And we're gonna drop 21 of these.
Good now. Get to the chop here. Nice turning point. Come on, you motherfucker.
Got 14 million health.
Faster. Run! Do it now! Get to the chopper!
13 million health.
Coming.
Oh.
Fuck you. Fuck you. There he is, he's so cute. Oh my god. Focus survivability is amazing. Oh, not me, bitch. Oh, he's dead! Why are you looking at me? I didn't even do nothing. That's enough of you looking at me, bro.
Rabble. So you can hear all the people around you doing it too. It's ridiculous.
It didn't do that 2 years ago. Just so you know, that's just the thing. I ain't never heard that. Even when Battlegrounds first came out, it was doing that. Still things like that. That's funny. Get him, big ugly fuck. Yeah. Oh, the wing fell right on me. Snapped everything in the body.
Wonder, damn, it won't let you climb on top of it. I was gonna do push-ups on top of it, but it just won't let you.
There's one, all the way to the...
Alright, I'm gonna fucking smoke a cigarette real quick, because we're gonna do dungeons soon now, right?
Yeah, but see, man, maybe you should just cold turkey. I'll do it if you do it.
I just picked it back up.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though.
No, honestly, I don't have to smoke, but I don't have anything else.
No, I know, it's not doing anything for you. The nicotine, do you feel high? Do you feel anything else from it? Or is it just something to do, because it's something to do? Because they've been making trillions of dollars off of people's fucking bad health. And I don't think they deserve another one of your fucking pennies, to be honest. I think you're the
No, they don't.
They should really have to pay for what they did to people. More than just
they should.
to happen. I mean, that shit is really, really, really fucked up, you know? I think it was the final fuck you from the Native Americans to us. It was to give us tobacco. Because of how horrible the introduction to us was. It was like the ultimate fuck you. Although they did it themselves, people back then didn't really know or care about living longer or dying in pain and shit like that. But, I don't know, man. It's not like living to 80 and living to 90 is any different, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know? I wouldn't care if I had the 10 more years. But what if you happen to be one of those people that just gets the problem early? then it's fucked up, and it's not worth the risk. That's all I gotta say. Like a heavy cigarette. You know I don't want it. No,
So
it's the
it's
water nightmare.
another...
Alright, just fucking. I don't know. I dislike them more than other people though, so it's easier for me not to do it. I tried them last night just to see if I can get that head rush out of it from not doing it in like 4 days, and it didn't even do
Yeah.
that. So now there's really no point. I can't get nothing out of it. Get the hell yeah.
I normally only smoke 2 cigarettes a day. In all honesty, that's normally what I smoke. I'll smoke in the car on the way to the sheriff's office in the morning, and then I'll smoke leaving it in the afternoon. And that's it.
Unless you're doing dungeons, then you change.
What? Yeah. Well, I don't have any more vape stuff left. I mean, I do, but the coil's burnt, so it tastes real bad, so it's just not appealing.
It's probably worse. Smoke a burnt coil.
Yeah.
Basically smoking plastic at that point.
Mm-hmm. True love is wiping away your dog's eye boogers, you sick fuck.
True love or embarrassment that your neighbor might see your dog like that?
I'd say embarrassment.
Well, the question is, do you still do it when nobody's looking?
Now that's true love.
Right, you should add to that post, only when nobody's looking. Bitches.
Nobody's
Schooled.
looking,
Just be like, schooled.
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 Lord. Tangle with us, the grunt says. And I got to battle them.
What a bitch.
Why is it so hard to get to these fucking dragons? How are you guys doing this?
Following, training,
Is he on the bottom? Oh, they're always up top, right? They're never on the bottom?
I don't want another Bulbasaur. Goddamn you, fucking Team Rocket.
those bulbous assholes.
Something. What's happening? How many people are there? Something's happening.
Damn Bulbasaur.
Only 7K left. Where's he dead? He's already dead? Yeah?
I'm smoking a cigarette outside. Now I'm back in.
He's like bugged.
Where'd my aspirin go? I need some aspirin. Fuck, there it is.
I'm just teleporting from the next one. This is bullshit.
Bullshit.
Did you see that stand up, or are you just doing that because I do it? You know where I got that from? Oh yeah, okay. That was great, right? Especially when you saw the thing where one of the Beatles was talking to John Lennon in heaven, telling him about.
Oh yeah.
That was so fucking great. Everybody's using their baby television. That's just so funny. He sounds so much like him. It's so ridiculous. Even my parents said he sounds just like him.
Yeah.
Man, he's diehard, hardcore. Fucking funny, man. That's how you know somebody's really good, because they get better as they get older, and that's kind of rare, you know?
Yeah.
That stand-up he did was funnier than anything he's ever done.
Very true.
I like his origin story for Garth Untold. That's exactly the way his brother felt. I never knew that. Poor dragons get fucking massacred all day long, 24/7. It's actually quite horrible when you think about it.
Yeah. Okay, so that dragon's dead already. Bastards. Alright, to Remen to turn in the quest. Wait, GC1 is gone? What was that? Oh, guild chat. Okay.
Wait, what?
She said her guild chat was gone. How come I can't send materials I have to you? So strange.
They're in your crafting bag. You have to pull them out first.
No, I did. Did they go back to my crafting bag?
Only if you tell them to.
I pulled out like a whole bunch of shit yesterday. Now they're all gone. Let me go to my craft bag again and see if they're back there.
You know what? I don't know if every time you relog they go back to the crafting bag. I actually don't know if that happens. It could.
I know how to fix group chat. I mean guild chat.
888844.
No. Well, that's to prevent. That's preventative.
Yeah.
The true fix to it is to delete your
Of the save thing.
cache.
The save data file, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense if it's corrupted data causing it.
Yes, I don't have that issue. Deconstruct. Is Pillar of Narn a decent set to use? It seems like it'd be a decent set to use.
I think every set in this game has its uses somewhere or another and somewhere or another.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of sets, and they have been constantly rechecked and rebalanced. And sometimes you'll wonder, like, well, this set does this. Well, why would I need to do that when this spell does this? Well, maybe you don't want to have that spell on your bar. Maybe the only way to get the exact build you're creating to work is to not have to have that, and therefore that set solves that problem. So there's always a reason for everything, but obviously the peak performances for things start to match up, and it starts to get less varietized when doing like peak performance, peak tanking, peak healing, peak DPS. You know what I mean? There is an alpha and elite combination for stats for sure that just can't be matched and can't be beat. But redundancy can also change that too. Like you don't want healers running the same bonuses and group buffs that don't stack. So you want to have the healers all running different stuff. You know, like what's the point of having all the healers run spell power cure instead of just one and another healer can run something else? That you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a bad comparison right there. You compare it to Sanctuary, because spell power cure doesn't have a high uptime, so a secondary healer running it just resets the time so it can be up indefinitely.
I wasn't really being that specific about it.
I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Before we go to dungeons, 5 minutes.
Yeah, but Nightmare, comparing a set that has a cooldown time compared to a set that has no cooldown time, like Sanctuary or Evan, two people running those sets, one isn't getting utilized because there's 100% uptime.
Right, of course.
Yeah, while in a group that two people run spell power, it's actually pretty good because it's up 100%.
Not a good example, but my example of the example still stands, which is
yes, utilizing sets. You're right.
There is
You're
a best, but there isn't always a best when having several people with that best. Over best is not best.
Yeah. Like the set I run on this character, I run Dogvins and I run it so I don't have to run Caltrop. I mean not Caltrop, Beast Trap. Which helps me out, that saves me a spot on my skill bar for a different skill.
Yeah.
Utilization of my bar through skill line, through armor sets is what I do. Because I run a weird guild. I run double bow on my warden. And hit 60k.
With 60k damage?
Yeah.
In one hit?
Per second. Not in one hit, per second.
Per second on what dummy?
On the 21.
Oh, okay.
On the 6 mil, it's 43.
I was gonna say 60k on the 3 or 6 mil? What the fuck?
But then again, my DPS is only gonna go up as I get my stuff. I'm literally missing a bow, and when I get my bow, that'll be it.
Are you making sure you're taking pictures of all this shit?
Yeah, I actually should have the pictures on my PlayStation.
Okay. Make sure you have it. So if somebody says anything to you in the future, you could just
People don't like it.
Well,
people
yeah,
don't like
you can
seeing
shut people
double
up
bow
like that.
builds do better than they do. People weird about that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're still limited in the sense that the person could get like 50 if they do the dual bow, and you're up to 43 and maybe 45 with the max champion, but that's not the maker or breaker of the end game stuff. It's just not, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Well, 40k, hitting 40k is starting in game, like serious in game. Really hitting 30k is like the true beginning, but
Yeah.
40k is the optimal, and then
right.
for
If
good
you,
DPS,
with good mechanics, like everybody knowing what to do, everybody doesn't have to do higher than 40k in a 3 mil dummy.
Exactly.
Yeah. But people are like, no, 45 is the minimum because they want it to be easier and faster, so they don't.
That's
have
because
to
they're carrying
work as
somebody.
hard. Or they're carrying somebody, right?
There's a story. I have a story. So back in the day, there was this guild, very elitist guild. You were not allowed to be in the guild unless you could hit 45,000 DPS. And the thing is the guild leader of this guild he wanted everybody to test, but they never made him test, so they all thought he could hit 45 easily. And then they're running these trials, VMA, I mean not VMA, Vet Maul, Vet Hoff. And what happens is one of the people's like, why are we killing this boss so slow? Because they were counting it. They started a timer to see how fast they were killing the boss. And when they did their reverse math, it actually came out to be an average of 30k DPS through the whole group. And they were wondering why they weren't killing it with an average of 45 plus. So what happens is the guild leader was actually hitting only 18k, and everyone else in the group was hitting 45, and they were carrying their guild leader the entire time and didn't even realize it.
Oh man.
And the moral of the story is you gotta make sure everyone tests. It doesn't matter who they are in the guild. If you're gonna do serious content like that, everyone has to be able to hit the same numbers or hit the base number they want.
And another messed up thing is because we don't have recounts, we don't know what they're doing in there. Yeah, maybe
Yes,
they could
exactly.
target dummy, but maybe under pressure they fold. And then that's
True,
another,
but that's
a whole nother problem.
the thing where if people test against a test dummy so many times, they get muscle memory for just doing the same rotation over and over and over again.
Right. I get that.
So under pressure, you still go back to you still go back to muscle memory.
Ah, he gets it. I'm only kidding. I don't even have a dick anymore. I'm so fat.
But that's a true story. There was a guild leader once that did that.
So I recently traveled.
I heard about this one guild leader, and he never really progressed in his guild at all because he wanted everybody in the guild to just have fun and not worry about stress and shit like that. So he waited like 6 years to do anything important in the game that would make you sing Uber. I wonder what happened.
Well, there's four types of guilds in this game. There's social guilds, trading guilds, PvP guilds, and PvE guilds. And you got to decide which one of those four type of guilds you really want to be, because no guild can be more than just one of them four. Either you're focusing on in-game content, you're focusing on PvP, or you're just focusing on social aspect. You can do social and have a guild trader, but if you don't have enough funds coming in, enough revenue coming in at the end of each week, you won't be able to buy a guild trader each week. So it's still a social guild, it's just 1 week you got a trader, and next week, if you can afford it,
in your opinion, what would be the hardest accomplishment in this game?
The hardest accomplishment?
Not
depend.
Not achievement. Accomplishment. What would be the hardest thing to do? No, not just one person, but it would start with the one person. But what would be the hardest accomplishment?
Probably right now, VHOF hard mode.
Okay,
or VAS hard mode.
Okay, now, what would make that... Oh, man. Jesus Christ, dude. I've never seen this mount before. Holy shit.
Is it a tiger who's blue with fire?
Yeah, it's ice. It's an ice tiger.
Oh, that one?
A saber-tooth
I've
ice
seen that
cat.
one.
What the fuck?
That was out of one of the loot boxes.
Holy shit. And the guy's all ice too? God damn it! Alright, listen. That thing you're talking about, it's hard, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to find people that could do it, put them together, and do it, right?
Exactly.
Now, what would make that harder?
Not being able to find enough people to do it.
Yeah.
Or who can do it. Not even people who want to do it, people who can do it.
Okay. So what would be the hardest accomplishment in this game? Realistically. The hardest thing to do. Because that is the hardest thing, you're right. But what makes that even harder?
The hardest thing to do in this game is training people to do it.
There you go. Getting people that can't do that together.
Not even
Do it.
getting people who want to do it. It's getting people who can do it is the hardest thing. Because no matter some
I don't
people's
know.
capacity at this game is only so much.
Yeah, but there's at least 100,000 players that could do it. At least out of the
Yes.
millions that play the game. So it's not that hard to just take people that are good. It is virtually impossible to make it your fucking friends, your good-hearted friends,
Oh yeah.
your nice friends get to that level. That's the hardest thing in this game. Your friends that started at 100 CP when Elsewhere came out, and you get them when they get higher CP to actually pull that off together. No bad people, no fucking bad attitude people, all just patient, giving, caring, natured people. That's the hardest thing. Because
Yep.
generally speaking, in order to do something like that, you just can't be nice about it. You just can't.
Hey,
And
Nightmare.
yeah.
Did you see the stream that happened a couple months ago? That Outcast did?
What stream is that?
So, a couple months ago, Outcast had a stream. They did Vet Maw of Lakosh. So, during this stream, they had everybody run their normal gear, except they took off their champion points. Everybody ran 0 champion points throughout the entire trial. It took them 3 hours to do it, but they completed the trial on Vet with no champion points. So I always tell people, champion points is not that big a difference when they took a 12-man group into one of the hardest trials there is in this game and actually did it. They did wipe a couple times. They did have struggles doing some bosses, but they did it.
I don't believe every single thing that Outcast does.
Well, they actually streamed it. I watched the stream.
It doesn't matter.
Part of it.
It just doesn't matter.
But you could tell that none of them had their champion points on, because stuff that would normally wouldn't one-shot you, they was one-shotting them.
I don't know. I don't know if I can believe that.
But
I don't care. I don't care how good you are at this game. There
to
is
do
champion
Vet Maw,
points for
you
a
only need
reason.
25k.
No, you need 25k and champion points.
25k DPS minimum for your.
No. What I'm saying is,
deeps.
what I'm saying is, champion points complement the gear and allow you to have tanks and heals. So where are the tanks and the heals in that scenario? Forget the DPS for a second.
That's why people were getting one shot. Because the heals weren't sufficient. Everyone was pretty much almost self-sustained with mediocre heals.
I don't know.
Or bottom line
heals.
heals.
It sounds kind of like a setup to me anyway.
And tanking, as long as you can hit your percentage, which is 33,000 at all times for your resistances, which you can do that without champion points.
No.
You're okay.
No, it's not, because there's a percentage in the champion tree of reduction to damage that's nothing to do with that other one. Nothing to do with it. When somebody says you need 32,000 resistances, they're talking about 32,000 resistances with the percentage decreases from the champion tree. They're not talking about no champion point.
No, 33,000 straight up resistances. You don't need champion points to hit 33,000 resistances.
You're not listening to me. Not the resistance number. There are damage reductions that don't have anything to do with that number. You have to have those damage reductions to do VMOR. Otherwise, you can't tank it. You just can't. I didn't make the rules, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's true what he did. I think it was set up to make it look like he did that so he continues to stay a badass. And I'll be honest, with all the money he makes off of who he is and playing this game, I wouldn't be surprised if it was not that hard for him to make it look like he did what you said but didn't really do it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way to watch every single fucking player all the time and see if they re-put champion points, if they put half in, or there's no way to fucking, there is no proof when it comes to making videos. Other than just like a real person like doing something in real life and you see them doing it. And even then that shit could be fake. You know what I'm saying? So, just going by what I know about the game, I don't even think that you can get away with that. The tanks would have to have some sort of resistances from the champion tree. Not the DPS, that's not really the part that I think would be the problem. I think mostly it would be that the tank would just keep dying, unless that is what was happening, and they just had a fast fucking res, like a Kaganex Templar res on that tank throughout the fights, constantly happening, then maybe.
I mean, if I took off all my champion points on my tank, and I was gonna tank,
Yeah.
I would run Fortified, and I would run, oh, what is that set? It's the
Armor
one that gives you
Master.
8% damage mitigation.
Oh, right.
And my resistances would sit at 33,000, fully buffed, plus 33. It would be over 33, fully buffed, and I would have a 63% damage negate, not including blocks. Because 33,000 resistance hits hard cap damage negate right there.
For the number,
for resistances,
but it
will
doesn't.
Give you.
It doesn't. They don't share in addition to your champion tree. Like your champion tree is in addition to that. Like Hardy and Elemental Defender, Ironclad.
Yeah.
All that stuff is.
So the first number that takes place is the highest percentage damage reduction. So whatever your highest percentage damage reduction takes place first, then that damage takes and gets the next percentage boost from it. That's what diminishing returns is called. It's the mathematical equation to why the reduction is taking effect. It's the same for damage. Diminishing returns, but for damage, it's really not diminishing returns, it's the other way around, because with their numbers, it goes from highest percentage to lowest percentage. That's why a 2% damage increase can actually be a whole 5,000 damage increase, which is ridiculous. But it's true that it could be that big. Because it's 2% the last percentage that gets added to your whole damage.
Yeah, higher is higher, right? Higher numbers equal higher numbers.
And that's why with resistances, your armor resistances is always going to be the highest damage mitigation you're going to get. 50% right off the bat, 33,000 armor resistance is what you need. That's 50% damage negate for everything, no matter what.
I still
then
don't
you
think
block
that
is another
video...
50% on top of that, which is only 75% damage negate. That's 25% damage you have to make up in champion points.
I still don't believe his video is what it looks like it is. I think there's something else to it.
Go watch it.
Nah.
I just looked it up. It's an hour and 54 minutes long.
No,
almost 2 hours.
I don't need to watch something that could be.
What the fuck?
There's magicians in the world, bro. They fucking make it look like cards disappear, shit appears in your pocket, they're nowhere near you. Like.
No, that's sleight of hand.
Yeah, but I'm not. This is a computer system. This is like software. You know what I mean? I don't believe any of that stuff. I just don't. Not like that.
You also have to take in consideration
the fact they're on private server. It could be private server.
Has no lag.
You can have permission from Elder Scrolls to run a private server and have adjustments going on the fucking program that you know nothing about. I can't just believe things like that. I believe what I know may or may not be true. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. I wouldn't. I'm not like that blind that I would fall for something like that.
Well, then I guess I'm that blind that I trust that they wouldn't try to scandal people out of what they're doing.
It's not a scandal because nobody can do it except for them. So it's not a scandal. They're just saying we're better than everyone else. Look, we're better. This is the game. And then other people try it and they're like, okay, this is not real. And it's kind of mean, in my opinion, to do that. You know what I'm saying? To try to fucking act like they have a reason why they're getting paid to do things. Because that guy gets money to play this game. Of course he's gonna fucking do whatever he has to do.
Well, he gets money per the subscriber for his videos.
However he gets
$1 per subscriber after 1 million views.
However he gets it.
I mean, $1 per view after a million views.
However he gets it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
he gets it. But like I said, when it comes
Because
to fucking
that's
making
how
money,
YouTubers make their money.
when it comes to making money, I don't believe in limitations on what a person's willing to do. There's no honor in making money. There's just no honor in making money at all. You make money, you make money. It's a separate thing. Business is business, as everybody in life will tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have to feed my family. Like there is no questions about it, no ifs, no ands, no buts. You know what I mean? You either take food off your family's plate, or you take food off someone else's family's plate. There's no other way around that. And that's, you know what I mean? That's basically what Outcast is. And so, knowing what I know about this game, seeing what I've seen about this game, playing with the people I've played with, banging my head against the wall with certain things, with full fucking max champion people in that dungeon, I'm saying right now that I don't believe it. I just don't. I believe it's doctored. My opinion, because I don't have the facts. But I can't believe it.
When you're playing on PC, you don't have lag. You don't get lag. You don't get any type of spikes on PC.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. Not including that they can have autocast so that it automatically does their rotation for them. So no matter what happens, they're 100% doing their rotation the correct way.
That's funny.
Autocast on Outcast.
That's some cheap shit, autocast.
Autocast on PC is a legit thing. You can get it for your PlayStation too. I don't see why it's worth paying the amount of money to get it for the PlayStation, and it's too much headache to do it.
I don't understand even what you're talking about. That's breaking the terms and conditions.
Autocast is not breaking terms on PC. It is on PlayStation because Sony does not allow it, but it is not breaking terms on PC. PC has different terms than we do because we're on PlayStation and they're on their own computer.
Yeah, they're allowed to have mods and shit.
Exactly.
So it could be just a mod.
And AutoCast is a mod.
Yeah.
When you're looking for a treasure from a treasure map, what does it look like? The mound or whatever?
Oh, it's just like a pile of dirt, or a pile of like kind of light-colored dirt or dark.
Light brown colored dirt. It's above the ground. It looks like it's out of place.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding this fucking treasure.
Me personally, I have to look up a map. I
always look it up online myself.
Right there. I'm right there where it says to go, and I still can't find the motherfucker.
Which one are you at?
I'm on the Treasure Island CE1.
I'm gonna travel to you. I'll show you where it is.
It's on like a little island.
But once you start getting into and see what you can mod and stuff like that, that's going to take away a lot of things, because then you're getting things that's reading the damage, reading the stuff you're intaking, it knows when to pod it, knows when to sit there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not even a player anymore.
Yeah, the autocast makes it so that you pretty much, you're there and you choose where your character stands, but that's it. That's all you gotta do is choose where you want your character to stand. And the system takes over and does everything for you. The only thing you pretty much do is move your character around and do your dodge rolling for you.
I think all of that stuff you just said is in the description of the one phrase, autocast.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
It will automatically cast all your abilities, light attacks, heavy attacks. It does everything that you need to do, that it needs to do to do what it does, except move your character. And you can set it up to move your character if you want. Okay, so you should be right here somewhere.
Fuck you. Yeah, I just got killed by invisible
So
enemies.
if you do 80,000 damage per second, 90,000 damage per second on a target dummy on PlayStation 4, you're more skilled than a player that does 100 on PC.
Well, we're more skilled than people on PC anyways, because we have to actually do our entire rotation
saying it was...
Okay, well, this is treasure map, what? Which one?
CE1. It says that it's...
I'm gonna read one.
Oh shit, I might have lost where I was because of those fucking invisible assholes. Hold on.
Treasure map. Oh,
yeah,
CE treasure 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have CE treasure maps.
Well, it's down here, and where's the fucking thing at? It's right over here. Well, how did I get the hell all the way down here? It fucking reloaded me in a completely different area. This game right now is being so shitty lately. Shit, it's right down here. I mean, it basically shows you this fallen rock over... No, this isn't... Holy shit, I'm way up. How the fuck did I get up here? What the hell? This game's making no sense lately, the shit that it does.
I'm looking for it. Okay, it says...
It's down here, like, this is the exact fucking...
Oh. Wait. I don't know why your character's not moving on my screen. You might have
I'm moving. I'm still moving around. But it's right over here. I'm telling you, this game's just being so shit lately. Like, this is it, right where I'm at in front.
It's over by the trial. It's right in front of the trial somewhere.
Yeah, I know. And I was just over here, but it won't show me. I don't see any of the other things. How is... Good God. I'm gonna reload real quick, because this invisible enemy shit's killing me.
Okay. Right in front. I like the new test dummy, the 21 mil, but there's issues with the 21 mil test dummy. I don't like the fact that that test dummy gives you every buff there's possibly to get. You know what I mean, Nightmare?
Say it again, please.
You know how they got the new trial 21 mil test dummy?
Yes.
I hate the fact it gives you every buff there's possibly to give you. When you're attacking that test dummy, it gives you every buff that you can get in the game.
I know. Why do you hate it?
I hate it because the fact is it makes your DPS look like it's higher than what it truly is. 15 to 20% higher than what your DPS truly is.
It's just so you could see what it would be if you had every buff and every debuff. That's it.
Yeah, but you don't get in trials. It's nearly impossible to have 100% of the time.
Nobody uses the other dummies
100%.
anymore to send people pictures of the DPS anymore. Those days are over. Nobody wants.
Oh
to
no,
see
people
your
do that all
female
the
dummy.
time.
Right?
Yeah, but not really. They want to know what your character looks like because it's significantly different when you're getting all those buffs. It's not mirrored like you think it is, because depending on what it is that your character's got, the bonuses, they work differently. The little dummy will respond better to non-percentage increases. The bigger dummy, the trial dummy, will respond better to percent damage increases.
The way we do it is we just do the straight 3 million test dummy. Have someone DPS against that.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I ever do. I'm 47 on that one with this character, but I'm trying to really make it higher than that, because I believe I could make it higher than that.
You're trying to get over that hump.
I didn't do, yeah, but I only did it a couple of times. It's not like I stood there and practiced and used 200 potions and did it for hours and hours like I did in my Sork. And my Sork only ever reached 43,000. And that was with absolute perfect rotations, but there was a lot of luck involved because the Sork's crit chance was very, very low. It was a max magic pet build, so it was very varietized, but the highest that ever hit was like 42 and change. And this one already is higher than that one. But I still need to practice it because I'm still making way more mistakes than I should and overcasting way more than I should. Way
Yeah,
more. But I don't have
that's
time to
always
do
a
that.
problem.
I don't like, you know, I already have to decorate my house. I'm not gonna take my time attacking a dummy over and over and over again, using potions, spending money. I can't do that right now.
Yeah, but you're also not, like, you're not pushing to do in-game content right now either.
No. I personally don't find the
honestly,
game.
your character is in my book, your character is good enough to do anything you want to do
I
in this
don't
game.
find this game difficult. I don't have trouble playing and doing hard mechanics and stuff, you know? It's just not hard for me. My awareness of what's happening around me is not an issue. But I don't care about whether I can do something or not. The fuck does that matter? If all of you disappeared tomorrow, I wouldn't even play this fucking game. So I don't give a flying fuck what I'm capable of doing. I mean, how much more do you want than soloing the final boss in Tempest Island on hard mode on Vet? You know what I mean? That's one of the most...
That's a feat by itself.
That's one of the most intense things you could do in this game. You know what I'm saying? So there really isn't much more than that, other than maybe a mechanical you gotta run right or run left, or go to one spot, or stack on each other, or spread out, or move away if you get something on you. But that's not harder than doing her. Avoiding those barely able to see fucking moving wisps everywhere, and not getting one shot and pushed in and bumped into her explosion. Making sure all of your heals are constantly up, not running out of magic when you don't have fucking false god. Like, there's just so much to it. It's really hard to do, man. But I'm glad I showed that kid, that guy yesterday. I'm glad he saw it before he got removed from the guild. This way he knows the deal, because he's not really going to see people doing that a lot. So at least he got some gear, he got to see that, and, now he can just
go on with his ESO life.
I mean, I just don't understand what people like. That kid right there, he's gonna do the end game content probably before me. He'll get his champion points up by farming it. He'll get his gear given to him by some elitists that want to add him to the roster. He'll be around people that are calling each other names, telling people they suck, kicking people from the guild, and he'll practice at it and be able to do it. And he won't mind.
He'll become one of those true elitists, and he'll be cursing and hating everybody who
he doesn't
is
care
not on
how
his
people
level.
talk to each other. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
I care more about how people talk to each other than I do getting ahead. I'm glad I got my Dramaster skin. I am. I mean, I knew how to do that dungeon for years, and I should have gotten it. So I'm really glad it happened to me recently. I mean, I never had a problem with it myself. I wasn't the reason why I couldn't do it, so I knew I should have had it all along.
Yeah, for me, I'm elitist, but I'm not to that point where I'm gonna be disrespectful about it. I like to help people improve what they got to make them better players.
It's also just a video game.
Yes, it is a video game.
That's all it is.
I'm not going to take it personally, and I hope no one else takes it personally.
Yeah, no matter
when I talk to them about it.
Constructive criticism.
Yes.
At the end of it all, when you stop playing this game and you go out in the world, that's what matters. And this in here means nothing. It just means nothing. Unless you're making money, and this is how you're feeding your family and paying your bills, then no matter what happens, there's no limit on what morally you gotta do. Even if you gotta lay down and curse everybody out that tries to talk to you and blast music in area chat and just keep dying to a guard in Grotwood and just be known as the piece of shit douchebag guy, Ire Leon, that all he does is just attack, get killed, and then lay on the floor dead until somebody reses him. When somebody reses him, he attacks, gets killed, and if you whisper him, he'll start talking about your mother and all this fucked up shit. You know why he's doing that? even though it doesn't make any sense why anybody would ever do that for fucking 16 hours a day for years, because somehow that's being streamed somewhere, and somehow he's making money doing that. So it no longer matters that he's being an asshole, because he's...
What matters is he's making a paycheck.
Yeah, who gives a flying fuck about
And
it?
people want to see him be an asshole while he makes a paycheck off it.
That's what mostly people want to see. They don't want to see niceness, people giving gear to each other, and they don't want that. They want drama, they want people yelling at each other, that's what they want. They don't want any of those.
Yeah.
Reality TV shows aren't about harmonious synergies of nice people hanging out together. It's about the chaos and the destruction of lives.
Exactly.
Crying and fucking people punching tables, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, without that, man, you wouldn't have the Jersey Shore. You wouldn't have the Kardashians without the upset. Because that's what people really, that's what entertains people. And that's actually kind of sad, in my opinion. That people's entertainment is devised by fucking misery. Not me, personally. I don't watch any of those shows. I was never a fan of Jerry Springer.
But I don't have TV. I don't pay for cable. I pay for internet, but that's it. That's all I pay for. I don't pay for
I like
any
made up
TV channels.
stuff, though. You know what I mean? Like, stuff that's not real. Like,
I watch a lot of anime.
Yeah, that's made up.
Different types, like the one I'm watching one right now. I'm excited for the Monday episode to be aired on Monday. It's about a person who gets betrayed by his classmates after they're sent to another world. I just finished one about a person who died and was reincarnated as a slime.
The first one, what was the name of it?
What, the first one? Oh, jeez.
Betrayed by his classmates after going to another world. Sounds familiar.
It just started airing. They're on episode 4 is released on Monday. Let me finish this reel in for this fish. There we go. Okay, so the show is called, let me find it here.
I have made it back.
Welcome back. I'm gonna post it in guild chat.
You guys want to get
even pronounce it
something
at this
going
moment in
here?
time.
Yeah, let's do those dungeons we were talking about 2 hours ago.
Give me 1 second. I'm posting a name of an anime.
Rose scale colors on 2 under level and blah blah blah.
You can still do it on normal. And with the right people, we can get you a hell of that. What?
UGY.
No, the whole group last night died.
Normal or vet?
Normal. Scale color.
I remember.
I'm at that dirt mound, by the way, T-Man.
Yeah, I need to do. Oh, you are? Hold on.
I've got scale color, I've got Valenfell, but I know T-Man said he has some old dailies, so we'll just bust those out.
Yeah, I've got yesterday's, because we kept doing a bunch of different ones, and then that kid you were talking to needed gear and things like that, and we ended up doing a bunch of different other stuff too.
Parts.
Yeah. Were you even around from when you got thrown out of the guild?
No, he left.
No.
Oh.
I did. He thrown out the guild?
I removed him, yeah.
I knew it would happen.
Everybody did, that was the sad part.
Yeah, man,
Are you almost over here?
4 times he broke my rules in a row, and then he said something, and that was towards specific people. And then he said something that was very general and just evil and mean, that I don't even understand how anybody can think that it could be in good humor, you know?
Yeah.
I don't even want to repeat what he said, that's how bad it is.
I'm gonna get killed real quick before I can do anything.
It was trying to make a joke out of like a medical condition. It was really fucking...
A condition that is...
Really fucking...
That is... people can't help that they get it.
Yeah.
It is something that people cannot help that they get. It is...
What is it
called? Biological?
It's just for some, it's hereditary for some.
Yeah, hereditary. There you go. It's hereditary. Like, I'm gonna eventually get it because my grandfather has it, and my father has it.
Yeah,
I don't have it right now, but I will get it eventually.
Yeah.
Where is it? You said said you're
Over
still
here.
with us?
Over
Okay,
here.
I'm coming.
Visit Narcissus.
Sorry, I don't know what it is, if it's my internet being shitty or the game, but, I mean, it's just not
Should be right
enjoyable
here.
lately.
What, the game?
Should be right
Oh,
here.
yeah, it is. Okay. So, okay, so the description on that site was just a little different. Alright, thank you.
I went to an ESO help website.
When in doubt,
Yes.
just, you know what I mean, Mr. Russ, okay?
I'm pretty good at finding these. I do it all the time for the test.
Yeah, well, I've got like 20 of them for elsewhere, so I was like, shit, I might as well.
I know there's a chest. There's a chest right up, right over here. Actually, there's another chest.
And Russ, just so we're clear, I'm not saying that that didn't happen. I'm just saying I find it very hard to believe, but it could be true. It could be legit.
For the outcast?
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I can't say 100% that
knowing what I know
they
about
did
the
it
game, I'm
legitly.
I'm inclined to think, nah, I don't think. But it could be. It could be. It's almost the way I feel about God. Could be a God. Could be. I don't know because I haven't seen him. So.
Well, that's what being agnostic is. It's not denying that there could be one, but it's not accepting the fact that there is one.
Yeah. Why does everybody fucking bash people that feel that way all the time? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know why they do that. Because they fear the unknown. Because I don't accept that there is God, but I don't deny the fact that there could be God.
There's a new thing now.
And I don't accept
about the
universe. Scientific reasoning for why we came here, and I don't deny the fact that it could be true too.
I just see a new thing this morning that came out, that some stuff that they think that they figured out about the universe that looks pretty grim. Oh, did you hear about the 6 stages the universe goes through, and we're in the final stage? We've been in the final stage since the Earth was created.
Oh, fun.
It looks pretty grim. I mean, not in our lifetime, but it's definitely.
It'll be after our time.
Not a happy ending.
It'll be after we're gone.
In my opinion, the whole goal of everything would be to tether everything together before it's lost forever, and create infinite sources of energy, and nobody, you know what I mean? That's like, what, stage fucking 7 evolution right there? It's like not even a real thing in Earth.
Some people call it ascension, but
yeah, what I'm talking about is universal.
Yeah.
Like the whole fucking universe.
I'm not on a healer.
That doesn't matter. What's the first dungeon we're doing, T-Man?
Yeah, I need to go change my laundry over, so once we get queued in and start traveling in there, I'll change my laundry over quickly.
Scale Collar Peak.
You have that? Alright, let's do that.
Yeah.
With no zilla.
I should quit now, right?
Smoking? Yeah.
No. I told you that still has me under my skin.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna get revenge for you today. My mom posts way too much shit on Facebook. She needs to stop that shit.
I deleted mine a while back.
I turned mine on just
don't
because
use it.
I met a girl. I thought maybe she would like start to get to know me. So I opened my Facebook back up, and now I seriously regret it.
Yeah.
Fucking waste.
The only reason I keep Facebook is because I have people from different states that I stay in touch with. And
through the messenger.
Message them at
and there's
times.
the video chat, the free video chat. I like the fact that everything's free. And you can't deny that, but if you don't really have anybody, like I don't have anybody I'm talking to, there's no point in having it.
Yeah. But that is the only reason I have mine. Shit, I got some laundry I gotta take out too. Never been mentioned. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it after the dungeon.
Shit.
I got nothing done in my days off. I did catch up on sleep, I guess, but
Shit.
I slept like 12 hours.
Well, sometimes you have to do that. You know?
Oh yeah.
Your body will tell you when you have to. Unless you're me and you're non-corporeal, you don't have to worry about such mundane things.
Well, I've just felt real shitty in the past month or so, physically. I'm tired all the time.
Well, that's vaping you do.
Yeah, regardless.
I'm sure everything takes its toll. Your job.
Yeah. I think it's probably more. The fuck is this? There's a wolf attacking me and not even near my remote. Goddamn bastards. I moved my TV back to the living room.
No.
Because, my AC is actually, after letting the water and stuff drain out, it works just fine.
Oh, you killed the wolf dick.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you fixed the AC?
Oh, no. Well, I didn't really fix it, but I didn't use it for a few days, and all the water that was in it that it was spitting out drained out. So now I turn it on and it doesn't make that loud ass fucking noise. There's no water in there. So I'm thinking I just can't let it run all the time like I was doing. You know, I'll turn it off when I go to work, turn it off at night when I go to bed, you know, and just use the AC in my bedroom. That kind of thing. It just feels weird having, a whole big apartment and only hanging out in the bedroom. Before, I never went in there unless I was going to bed.
Oh, it's the beach. I know you were gonna run and fall on your fucking staff again.
Don't do it, Sabine.
I don't know how he, I don't understand how he does this. I was
messing with my phone that time.
I've never seen anyone die as much as you.
Yeah. You know,
and I say that with love, trust me.
Well, I'm retarded and I should give up already.
No. Even if I stood still, I wouldn't die as much as you. Like, I could just stand still and not attack and just stand in muck, and I still wouldn't die. I don't know how you're doing it. I think you got an error on your account. You should open a ticket and tell them there's something wrong with my account. I keep fucking dying and everyone else doesn't. People the same CP as me aren't dying. Dual resistances are all the game mechanics. Oh, the fuck out of here. Dude, well,
I'm surprised.
You have only 200 champion points, so it does make a difference. Once you get to 300, things will be a little better. Also, I never asked you how you had your defenses distributed in the champion tree. You know?
Oh, Sabish?
Yeah, I never really asked him that.
Where are you guys at? You back up. Killing shit already.
Don't pick me up. I'll get myself up.
Well,
shut up.
What's happening? I don't understand.
Did you guys kill the first boss already?
I don't know if I could solo it. I don't know if I could do that. That's maybe. No, I couldn't. Not like this. Not yet.
Fighting those two.
I'm catching up.
I need full stop to solo this fucking thing.
Smells stronger too.
In the back there.
The ogre's pestilence is strengthening. The closer
I bet you I could solo this if I had the false god set. Especially with the Vector's false god set.
That's why I want to do some trials to get like the next thing of gear that I'm needing. You know what I mean? And I want to start trying to do them.
Doing them on normal requires hardly nothing. It's in the way of extra CP. Normal is relatively easy, except... No, normal is relatively easy. Very carryable, very doable. I'd like to make a schedule and start doing it, but we don't even have enough people in the guild to even do that. We would always be filling from another guild.
Yeah.
It's tough. I really don't want to get involved in the scene of somebody telling me somebody I know isn't good enough. Because even if that person's a nice person, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. I just don't want to hear it. So I really have to do it myself. And if I pull people in from another guild and they say something, it's just bad juju. You know what I'm saying? I don't want bad juju.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really tough. It really is. I think Cash and even Russ can make it happen. But even then, people are always like, why is this little CP here? Why is he fucking waste my time? And they leave groups and they fucking cut off friends. And it's just, the attitude of people is just atrocious.
True.
Like, I'm a 10 champion, right? You guys are 300, okay? So if you take 300 champion away from me, I'm 400. That's the way I look at it. We're sharing. I'm sharing my CP. Even though with diminishing returns, that's not realistic, but that's how I look at it. So if I want to take you in there, nobody should say anything, because I'm bringing the thunder in a normal trial anyway, not a vet. Vet's different. You'd have to be winter to do vet with low CP.
Yeah. Power of the vagina.
Sorry about that, y'all.
No.
I had to hang up my father's uniform. He hates it when I leave it in the dryer and then it gets all wrinkly and then he has to pull out the ironing board.
Yeah,
that's not very
about that.
Yeah, so I took it out. I had to go through all the laundry because I accidentally did some of my laundry with his. So I had to take his uniform out, hang it up, and then I hung up all his shirts because he hates it when I leave his shirts in the dryer.
There's nothing that pisses me off more than someone who is doing laundry behind you, and they throw all your laundry in a pile on top of the dryer and just leave it there for you.
No, if I did that, then the laundry would be on the floor.
Yeah.
Because it would eventually shake it off the dryer onto the floor.
Well, you must do shared laundry, don't you?
No.
T-Man.
I must do what?
You have like...
No, I've got my own...
Oh, okay.
No, that's how it was when I was living with my fiance. You know, her brother would stay with us sometimes and do stupid shit like that. That's another reason why it didn't work. I don't put up with certain things, and if you're living with me and you're doing certain things that I do not like, I will let you know. If you're being a lazy bum, I will call you out on it and tell you to go find something to do.
Make sure you interrupt that boss, and you gotta get into the white shit and freeze yourself. I don't really know where they are. I can't see them. I'm gonna try to find one randomly. I did. I just saved myself by finding a random one without even seeing it. Shit.
Where are you? Shit. I can't see anything.
I'm working on it, alright?
No, I know.
I do without visuals. I literally just ran. Oh, fuck. This guy's almost dead already? Holy shit.
3/4. Complete. Oh shit, did
don't
that not
attack the first boss anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, you just keep him taunted. I'm picking up veg. Alright, I'm gonna nuke that middle boss. We gotta get that interrupt.
Stop using my body, Nightmare.
But your body's still useful.
He's dead. Kill the guy in the middle before you wipe. Quick.
We still got a couple seconds. There we go.
Hey, Sabij.
Yeah.
Is my shit together or is my shit together?
Our shit's together?
No, last night he just did this with people and they fucking couldn't do it, even on normal. And we just get in the first try. I can't even see visuals, and I
no
still
tank,
fucking
no healer.
myself. No tank.
well, the 810 healer was laying on the ground next to me, sit there and said that, hey, retard, you should quit. You're under level.
No tank, no healer. You should send him a picture of you in that room with those dead bodies. and send the caption, no tank, no healer. You probably don't have his name there, right?
No, I was just pissed. Actually, I think worse is just listening on chat, being all quiet, and I was just like, fucking assholes, and the next thing I know,
It's
he's
like, what's going on, Sabij? I had to come into the chat, stop decorating my house. No, but I hope that makes you feel better, what you just saw. What you witnessed.
Well, I've been through here with you before, so...
Right. No, but I wasn't the tank. I never did that.
What are we attacking here?
Fuck, I can't see.
I don't see nothing either.
Yeah, listen, I wasn't the tank when we did this before. That was the first time I ever tanked that. Just so you know. And I'm also the healer, but yeah, I know you guys got me.
Oh, they're gargoyles. That's what's killing me.
Yeah, it's like, what's killing
Coming out
me?
with the heals. Here, touch my strand. It's not dead.
I don't want to touch it.
Not dead. It's not dead. It's gonna save your life. That's what Bubba told me.
Well, the way you said it sounds a little weird. Alright, everyone just stand next to the boss. He only has 1.2.
Oh. I just interrupt him when he holds me down and tries to make me his bitch.
Oh, I'm stoned. Great.
Unstone him with the synergy option.
Boom, boom. For a second, I thought I was DC'd. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
No,
Damn it.
they're gonna get me.
Just kill the
They're
boss?
gonna get
How
me.
about
Oh, that works. I had 2 of them following me. I was avoiding being
Hey,
stoned.
I'm worst motherfucking nightmare, right?
Look at that guy. Did anybody else see that? Right as the rock just kind of fucking floated into the area.
I didn't see it, man. You need to see it, Doc.
Like he was Jesus or something.
I love this character. I can't wait to get my flash bow I need. I might never stop playing this character when I get that bow I need.
That's how I feel about this one. I can't wait to do my first run of Veteran Maelstrom and get Flawless Conquer on the first run. Can't wait.
I
What the
just need
hell
a
is
BMA
killing
bow.
me?
That poison on the ground.
Yeah, I just need a VMA bow. If I have a VMA bow, this character's pretty much complete.
I've experienced.
Oh, look at the big chubby! Look at the big chub here!
None of the graphics are low.
Oh wait, no, that's a falcon.
Weird.
I thought it was a
I'm
penguin.
gonna have to wait this one out. Hold on. Oh, detected. That's not good.
We're just gonna kill him.
I don't know. I can't see anybody. I don't know who's there.
There's
Oh,
a troll.
I see. Okay.
There's Mad.
Alright, I was detected, but I wasn't caught. Go to the butt chug.
Butt chug, butt chug, butt chug, butt chug. Chug in the butt, chug in the butt, chug in the butt, butt chug.
I'm glad they reduced the time on snipe.
Yeah, it took fucking forever.
Yeah, they just reduced it by 0.1.
I only use snipe during PvP.
Oh, I'm using it right now.
And then I use the poison.
Loading screen.
Then I use poison injection.
I have that
Okay,
on
so
before.
it's gotta be the game servers then, and it's not on my
There's a body
end.
here. It says I can't pick up because I'm too far away.
Yeah, so the game is just fucking broken here lately. Alright. Yeah, it didn't start off too bad.
You know, I've never done this boss without a tank.
Well, let me show you how it's done.
Oh, show me.
Yeah, even my animation canceling's not working
In the
right.
words of the elitists we don't allow in this guild, it's on normal.
It's on normal. Yeah,
It's on normal. It's just normal. Nothing special. Yeah, I can't see the boss right now. I don't know what's going on.
You're
Neither can I. I don't see
There she
nothing.
is.
I mean, it is nothing special. You're right. It is normal, but I still find groups that have issues doing this on normal.
Ah, okay. There's 3 of them? 2 of them? 2?
I mean, I love
I'm
having
dying because I'm getting hit by. Oh, butt chug!
Yeah. Yeah. I love the butt chug.
Back up. Don't take the butt chug.
I'm taking it.
Oh!
I can't believe nobody died on that boss.
I can't believe Sabine didn't die.
Shut it.
I'm just saying, in general, I
Sabine.
can't believe nobody died. And just
No,
in general.
I have a running joke with Sabine. She just keeps falling out of his own
Especially
step
with the lag. It's terrible lag.
How many dungeons did I get through before I finally died last night? So I don't want to hear it.
You did really good.
One.
Come on with this loading screen.
Butt chug with the best of them.
I don't need to know about transmutate stations.
Yeah, I got one in my house.
No, it's
So we gotta
be
get
on
you
loading
one.
screens. Tell me about transmutate stations.
Yeah, this lag and all this other shit going on with this game is
It's still better than it was.
infuriating.
It's lagging for me too.
It's not better than it was for me.
I should reload
It's worse. It's a lot
That's gonna
worse
make
than
it
it
worse.
was
You
for
kidding
me.
me?
No, it won't.
That'll just start it over from the beginning.
No, it won't. Not for me. It normally lag like this. If I do reload UI, it makes it better.
You know what? Fuck, didn't do it. I missed out on the next boss fight. Alright?
That's why I haven't done it yet, because we're running through everything so fast. I don't want to miss out on the boss.
Listen, I don't think it's gonna help. You could try. You wanna try it right now? Go ahead. It's a timed thing. Like, if I wait here, the enemies will appear. I just gotta wait for whatever problem there is with upload, download right now, whatever.
Reload. UI.
Cozy
I'll try it too. Oh, that shit.
Alright, give me a second. I'm going to change the skill. Do not do any. Alright, we're ready. We're good.
Why didn't it work for me? RELOADUI.
Worst Nightmare Associates. Thank
There we
you
go.
for calling. Did the enemies appear? Nope, they're still invisible. Nope, they're here.
Oh, that's right. I
Maybe
want
do check,
Spriggan's
actually.
thorns. That's what I need.
Do you need Spriggan?
Put my Pokemon Go back on.
Well, you was standing there for a few, so.
Yeah.
I got
I hate you for getting that song stuck in my head. Alright, yeah. Yeah, the game's no longer lagging for me.
Should have been normal. Maybe that's the fucking
No more
fix
jumping.
for everything. Oh, this room. I know there's enemies in here. Loading screen again. God damn it.
I don't
You know,
see no
larger
enemies in
homes
this room.
can generally hold more items and collectibles. I don't know if you guys know that.
You just jumped forward 5 feet. Oh, I got your bug now. Invisible enemy.
I have it to where I can
Welcome
see
to
the
your
bosses,
worst nightmare.
and then all of a sudden, they all disappear as soon as I walk in the room. Does that happen to anybody recently?
Only in real
That
life.
happens to me all the time. Yeah.
Only in real life when I don't want to see
That's
somebody.
When I block someone on PSN, they disappear in reality.
Yeah.
My reality.
You know, I'm gonna
my
go throw a
own.
pizza in the oven. Even though I'm gonna go
Well,
eat dinner here in
I
about
hate
5
to say it, I'm
hours.
kind of
hold on.
glad
Wait
that
for
guy's
Russ.
gone.
Russ, go throw it
What?
in the oven. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go throw it in.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to cook. Most of us gotta wait to eat because we want to kill the boss. Besides, this will give the game a chance to have the shit load in.
Yeah, maybe I should do reload UI.
I don't know. I would just wait it out. Just
There's
We're gonna
nothing
be-
in there.
now he's there. Just give him a second. Trust me, but it takes. What you do is you wait, and then it'll
What the
appear.
hell?
Always. They'll fix it soon.
Did you watch the enemy bar go all the way down and back up again?
No, I
What
didn't
the
see
fuck?
that.
Like, damn, who hit the damn thing for 2.5 or 2.1 mil or 2.5 mil, whatever the hell it is?
There's somebody's skeevers. Interrupt him. There's skeevers. I need imps
Pizza's in the oven, and I have returned.
Yeah, Pizza. I want it.
I'm not sure I
Lord,
could
just touch
survive
my
the
body.
butt plug, to be honest.
All shall be blessed and perish.
I mean, I'm gonna see butt chug. So.
Well,
Don't worry, I'll keep y'all healed. I'll just keep light attacking.
Oh shit. It's gonna rush.
Don't worry, I'll save our asses.
Sure, okay. That's okay.
We still haven't got the immunity potion yet.
We will.
That's when he's gonna get nuked. There it is. I've never seen 3 of them up at once.
We what up with one?
3 of these immunity potions.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, it's dead. Veg is dead.
Yeah. What's new?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are still delicious. He-Man's
I'm
dead.
not sure that qualifies as new, per se.
She's still the boss. At 50k health left.
Where's my fucking nightmare? I'll make it Dobby.
Now here's the hard part. This is the hardest part. This boss coming up. Because this boss, it's just one misstep and it's a wipe.
My friends, prepare yourself.
Even though we might probably
see
can just
how
nuke
worst nightmare fares against this boss. You know what I like about my name? I could be talking about all of us, or I could be talking about me.
Or you could be talking about the guild.
To all of us, that's what I mean. We are worst nightmare. I'm worst nightmare. You're worst nightmare. We are worst nightmare. It's our worst nightmare.
Or I could be the worst nightmare to you.
Your worst nightmare. It's his worst nightmare. It's her worst nightmare.
It's a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
what?
The fucking guild song I played for you. Ah, fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, guys. Just
Alright, so you gonna hold that boss there in the middle?
stack him and stack him. No, I'm keeping her here inside, so we're in between the shit.
Alright, I'm gonna stand way over here then.
That's what you do.
Don't worry about this one. I got him already.
I don't even see him. Where the fuck? Oh, this is bad. I don't see him. I don't know where
They're
he
dead
is.
already.
Oh, fuck my god.
Lend me your aid.
And you're dead. What? How'd you survive that?
Doesn't say the name.
Oh, I'm so used to that.
What are you supposed to do with all that? Is there a place you can go to?
Yeah, into the circle.
The fucking circle. Oh, over
It
here.
doesn't matter. She's dead.
This boss is really hard. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is really hard. You know.
So hard.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
You know what the hardest part of this dungeon
Burn
is?
out.
Surviving
Burn
this.
Did you just jump off a cliff?
Happens to you against your will all the time, Sabij. This time you chose to do it.
Your greed has blinded you. I
Better
pray
than
one day you see
EHC?
that.
What's EH stand for? Elden Hollow? Oh.
Probably. Elden Falls. Holler.
What's the next one we're doing? T-Man, your old one, please.
Dark Shade Caverns 1.
I'm doing the comb my goatee.
And
Plug the
I
PlayStation.
think that's it.
For the old ones, you said.
Crypto Hearts 1. Crypto Hearts 1 too.
Get your 2 keys for that.
Woohoo!
Make Eclipse Hearts one. I have the same one.
I might trim my goatee.
Oh yeah, trimming the goats. Getting
It's
it
getting
done. Totes and goats.
It's almost 2 inches off my face.
There you go. That's my penis.
Oliver's nightmare. Woodchuck, chuck wood. I'm a woodchuck, chuck woodchuck, chuck wood. I'm a woodchuck, chuck wood.
Oh my god, I can't even hit the guy. Just sitting there whacking at him, doing nothing. There we go.
Stop moving and jump in place.
Flag has a way of making you feel
Sometimes if you stop moving and just
inferior.
tap the sprint button just once, and that fixes some stuff too. If you
Okay.
sometimes you get in that glitch positions where you're not doing anything. What's healing me for so much?
Me. I'm a healer, I'm a tank, I'm a DPS, I'm bringing the thunder to all my friends. Woohoo! You ain't never seen a worse nightmare like this. I do it all, I do it all, I do it all, I do it all. Very fine, give me wine, look at drunk. Oh.
Where's the boss at?
That's
I don't know.
Is this 2 or 1?
We're doing 1 because that's what he said. Did you say 1?
Oh.
Yeah.
QG. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's 1.
Right.
Yeah, we did the second one yesterday, thinking it was yesterday's, and it
No,
wasn't.
I think,
It was...
no, we did it for that fucking kid. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
The one that got thrown out of the guild.
Yeah. I was just making me laugh because he kept talking about how the other guy doesn't sound any different, it still sounds like a kid, and I was like, you sound like you're fucking 12. Like,
Well, who?
I thought he was 12.
No, Ken, that guy that was here yesterday, his voice is very different than when he was younger. He's right about that. He definitely changed.
No longer.
And then, he pissed me off when he kept talking about my cat.
No, I told you there was a layer of insults building up, and I had to make a decision. Do I school him, pull him into a private channel, tell him what's acceptable and what's not, or do I respect my other abilities, fucking ears, and time, because you guys need help. I can't be spending time on this kid like that. It's not my fault that his father didn't let him watch Star Trek The Next Generation.
That's his fault all the way.
It's not your fault that his father doesn't whip his ass either. But
Yeah, true
No, I think
story.
his father probably does, but he doesn't let him watch. Clearly his father doesn't let him watch TV.
what?
That's what he
Star
said.
Trek Next Generation was good.
No, what I'm saying is that's basically the blueprint for being a decent human being. If there ever was a show that was a blueprint, it would be that show.
Yeah.
I don't really watch
reason
TV.
why I'm not
I don't care for it.
What?
Too much bad stuff happens on TV nowadays.
Right.
I hate watching the news.
I don't know if I necessarily watch TV either. I'm always playing games, so I have time for it. I mean, I don't even listen to music though. I'm weird. You know what I listen to? My musical box inside of my house.
I always listen to iHeartRadio.
Cash is like, I'm gonna shut off all the music boxes. I'm like, no, she's like, just while I'm decorating. I don't like it as much as I do. What do you say you watch documentaries?
What?
Who said that?
I watch anime.
I watch anime online.
I watch
classify that
Tim
TV.
Morris's Pharmacopoeia. That interests me greatly. to search for different kinds of answers for like different really foreign and abstract psychedelic drugs of different kinds and stuff. But I just like, because it's almost like going through a history channel, watching the guy, not history channel, but like a science channel. He's going to like different places, there's different cultures. That part of it is very interesting to me.
I like watching MasterChef Canada, MasterChef Australia, MasterChef America.
Oh, okay.
I also like watching pet shows about pets. Are we gonna skip this next boss, or are we gonna just kill him?
We're gonna kill him.
Like, it's hard? Not hard.
No, it's not hard, it's just, I skip it for a long time. But we already started fighting ads. No point in skipping them now.
Nah, I don't want to. I mean, sometimes I'll do that. But it's probably the smarter thing to do, but I just love killing games so much.
I only do it for the speed runs. That's what I do it for.
Destroy them! You don't get anything for speedruns through normal dungeons, do you? Like, there's no achievements for that.
It's wrong bet.
Okay.
No, normal, no. There is no speed on normal.
Yeah, you gotta do it on bet, but we're on bet. But we're going through it so fast it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like.
I want to try to get some skins and stuff. I don't know if I'm even ready or able to.
A good
like,
skin to get is the Malachi one, but it's pretty difficult.
That's the only one I can get you, see, now. The Malachi skin. Everything else is too hard. I can't carry it.
Yeah, once we get past the first boss, I think that's it. We can.
Yeah.
If the first boss is just pain.
Yeah, if the 3 other people are like me, then I can get it.
Yeah, I got the skin. I think it's the best skin there is in the game.
It's very nice.
Honestly.
Yeah. You want to see it? I'll show it right now.
Yeah, hold on. Let me sell to my cat real quick.
That's some
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Boston?
What's up, Boston?
Oh, hey, Boston.
What
How
y'all
you
up
doing
to?
today?
Glorious.
This is the skin.
That's good.
Just running through some dungeons. Where you at? Hold on. Shit. There you go. There you are. Oh, yeah. I like that. I want it.
The Meridian skin.
It goes all the
All
way
you have
from
to
the
do
head
is
to the
do that
badge.
the Malatar on bet.
And you said you can do that one? We can do that one and get
Yeah,
it?
because it doesn't require no death, it doesn't require hard mode, it doesn't require speed run, you simply just have to complete the bet dungeon.
Complete the dungeon on bet.
That's it.
Oh,
But
okay.
theoretically speaking, the reason why they did that is because it's supposed to be the hardest bet dungeon. It's supposed to be. I don't know. It could be. If you're not prepared,
They
you
could be
don't know what's
they could
going
be
on.
full of smoke. And I mean Zenimax is full of smoke. Because it's theoretically after you defeat the first boss, it's actually not that hard of a dungeon to do.
I don't know, man, that orb shit on vet.
It is a pain to do it. I will agree with you. It requires a certain amount of burn,
rough.
but you don't need a tank because you can just nuke all the ads.
No. I talked about this. You can't take T-Man and do that.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't be able to do T-Man to do it.
And I think you really do need a tank in there, in all honesty. There's another boss
The first
back there,
boss,
please
I
don't pull
agree,
that
you
boss.
need a tank. Because the tank has to be the one to find them.
No, not
The
even
tank
the
doesn't
first
find
boss.
them, it almost one-shots people.
No, not even that.
No,
All
okay,
those
that's just
ads,
the
dude,
fuck-
coming
yes.
after you, those ads are basically virtually immune until you fucking destroy the outer orb and then the orb in the center. How is a fucking regular DPS supposed to not die to them? Especially towards the end of the fight.
Oh, on the orb phase?
Yeah.
Oh, all it is when they die, they just respawn when next orb phase.
Yeah.
Then you kill them again.
Yeah, listen,
All
I'm
it
telling you. You cannot
Why are they
really
over here?
You cannot, because there's a boss over here. Come over here. You cannot
y'all over
really
there.
kill them. You can't really kill them until, because they heal. Until
Yeah. You destroy the health
destroy
orb.
the outer orb, You destroy the inner orb. So you're gonna need 4 heavy hitting DPS. Even your healer would have to put out DPS to do that. Like
You need a healer for that one. You're right.
Not if T-Man is there. It's not happening with no tank. It's not.
Whoops. I'm dead.
I don't want
What are you trying to say?
I don't want to make anybody feel like they're inadequate, so we won't say things that we can't do. Okay?
No. I'm saying theoretically, not as if we're running it with T-Man.
Yeah, there's no point in saying that since he's got like 500 champion points left to go for his match. Is the book still read right now? I know.
I read it. I haven't started the boss battle.
I mean, you know, I could do Veteran Master Marine without dying, but how does that fucking help T-Man? T-Man, it's doable. Okay. You know, you can do it without dying. It's doable. You know?
No, if we're running through it with T-Man, we need people. Yeah, we need people.
No. If you don't do it, you suck. Get out of the game. Get out of my guild. You suck. I don't know why you're here right now. You can't beat fucking veteran Celestrex by yourself. Get out of my guild. Leave. Leave right now. You're not saying that, but it makes me feel like you're saying that. So it must make other people feel the same way.
Cat face with smiling eyes.
What are you talking about?
OMFG.
I'm talking about
I don't understand what
making everybody feel good. More important than what can and can't be done by who can and can't do it. To be, you know, you're on your way to destruction.
I don't mind if if someone's telling me that I can't do something yet, or that it'd be extremely difficult.
No. We'll be able to run it with you. Your DPS is adequate enough to do it. We just have to teach you the mechanics for it. When we do the mechanics, it becomes really easy. It's just mechanics heavy.
Sure.
That's all that dungeon is, mechanics.
Yeah.
Final boss, it's Ghost. The boss before the final boss. You can gather all your ads up in the same circle and nuke them. But it does require a tank to pull them to a certain spot and know how to do it. The orb boss is all about burning the orbs quick enough. And when you burn the orbs quick enough, then you can burn the ads. The frost boss is a pain, but it's still doable. It's the hardest boss in there, personally, is the first boss. The first boss is the hardest boss, me personally saying. And it's just because that boss can one-shot it.
You want me? Come and get me.
Oh, look at that. Uncracked transmutation geode.
Right.
Anyone want this helmet?
That's 2 keys, by the way, T-Man.
Yeah, if you don't need it.
Now,
It's a medium infused helmet.
Now, Russ does damage like I do. Do you see what it's like to have 2 people doing that damage in the group?
Where are you, T-Man?
Just 2.
I'm right by the body.
Only 2. Now imagine 4. That's what he's talking about in Depths of Malatar on that.
Gotcha.
My mic isn't working while I'm outside.
When you take 4 people that...
Hey, Cash.
4 people who are at the same level as me and Nightmare.
And since Savage and T-Man aren't, let's spare them, right?
Yes, we'll get
Even
them to that
Cash
level
agrees
one
with
day.
me right now.
Hi,
Russ,
hubby.
spare them.
Oh yeah, we're gonna spare them. We're not gonna do it like that. We're gonna do this the proper way.
Now there's an opposite side to that coin because of that kid yesterday telling me that I don't know what's doable, and I don't know about what can be done in this game.
Oh, chest.
So if we gotta talk about what's doable and what's not. I'm aware of what Russ is saying. I know things are possible, but I'm more concerned with what's possible with T-Man. What's possible with the beach.
What's possible with T-Man? What's possible with them?
Right.
Well, it's different stories.
Right. You know what I mean?
Right now.
Like are they by period?
I don't know about doing it on bet. Yeah, I don't know about doing it on bet. Not with both of them.
What's the next one? No, I can do it on bet with T-Man, and then we do it on bet with Sabine separate.
Yeah, but not with both at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think that would be possible.
What's the next one, guys? We want to run here. I heard that you both
Can
have.
do anything with the two of us worse.
I'm selling stuff, so.
I gotta go get my check on my.
Yeah. Cash kind of just said.
Oh yeah.
Cass kind of just said, G-Man, you could do anything with the two of us. And I think she's being sexual, just so you know.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Been waiting to hear those words. Alright,
what was the other one? I'm sorry, just say it again. It was something part 2? No, it was Crypt 1, right?
Crypt of Hearts 2.
Yeah, Crypt of Hearts 1, and
No,
then we
1 or
have,
2. Wait, 1.
LOL.
Uno.
We'll get you 2 keys on that one, too. We're gonna give you mad keys today. Mad keys.
Yeah, and then we have, well, Skidcaller Peak I think was one for today, but...
It's really easy here, Mr. with Russ.
I never picked any up.
Hey, Russ, were you Max Champion when I first met you?
But is someone stealing all my cigarettes left over here?
You were? Okay.
Cocksucker.
I'm 900 and some change.
That?
Oh, okay.
I'm
Who
fucking
fucking does that?
I was
Who fucking
760
does that?
6 months ago.
You know what would be really cool?
I mean, last November.
The day that you hit 1,039, that's going to be a special day, don't you think?
Why would that be a... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would. It took me a moment. Yes, it will be a special day. You're right.
Like, I can't wait till I hit WRRSNYTMAIR. If you go through the numbers,
That day I hit 1420 will be a day.
Is that the day that you stopped getting champion point bonuses?
No, 1,420.
That'll be up the real 420.
Actually, that day it never occurred. It never came to me because I went straight from 419 to 421. I know it skipped the champion rank for me. Huh. Yeah, that's what happens when you do a daily with an XP scroll and your random daily all at the exact same moment. You just skip champion point. And it's still possible to do that, but you do have to pop a scroll before you finish the dungeon on your random daily.
No.
I just wish I could give champion points
I was
away.
only kidding, Cash. Okay? Don't get fucking serious.
What did Cash say?
To the sexual thing, she goes, no.
Nightmare only.
What I wish is I wish I could
me.
give champion points away, because I'd give all the champion points up to 810
If I
away.
don't decorate my house, she's not gonna be sitting out.
The day our house is finished is the day I win.
Because if she ain't, you must have not had your honeymoon yet.
She goes, the day our house is finished is the day I win.
That's funny shit.
There's a lot of work, and guess what? We got some more stuff in there too.
Nice.
Russ just gave us some stuff today too, and I
But now you can build platforms in the air.
I work on it, and that's why I'm keeping the PSP stuff specifically just for you, for the house. So
PS Vita.
on that work. Yeah, the PS Vita. That's why I'll be able to do that at work. Decorate my house, make people gear, then throw them out of the guild. You know how I roll.
Sounds good to me.
Normal day in the worst nightmare.
I just hatched an egg. I gotta put another egg in an incubator.
Fucking Russ, man. I'm starting to think that Russ is a computer.
I am a computer.
Can't be making playing multiple games on multiple systems like that.
I used to play 4 games at once. I hate telling you that.
Yeah, I hate
Cut that.
I hate that I can't do it, but I would just run 4 copies of Elder Scrolls.
Well, I used to play a game on my computer with my feet. I'd have the Nintendo Switch next to me, and then I would have my phone next to me playing Pokemon Go at the exact same moment.
I'm about to take you to a motherfucking casino. Do you know how to count cards?
I'm not gonna deny or
Very good. This is being recorded. Very good.
I have been known to dilly-dally in my
That's not
day.
actually illegal, it's just frowned upon.
No, it's actually in some casinos they say if you get caught, they'll kick you out.
Yeah, they're allowed.
It's not illegal to do it, but they'll kick you out.
No, it's not illegal. You can't get a charge, formal charge, or arrested. But if
because there's no way of
you out
proving
if
that
they don't
you
like the way your face looks. They can kick you out for whatever reason they want. I was kicked out because they didn't like my face. That's how I know that.
Oh, you're just too beautiful for them. That's all it is.
That's beautiful.
That has to be it. That has to be it. You were just so beautiful. You were distracting people from their game. They're just jaw dropping.
Jaw dropping.
Yeah. Like damn.
Yeah.
Like one good looking guy.
Oh my god, I would never leave the house if I looked like that.
No. They're like, oh my god, I need to get a selfie with this person.
I look like what people end up looking like after coming to my tobacco shop for fucking 80 years. Right?
I don't know what that looks like.
I'm like, this is your future, alright? So you should stop smoking.
I know this heavyset guy. He looks like Peter Griffin if he dresses up in Peter Griffin's clothes. He's hilarious. I saw him on YouTube. I'm like, people need an outlook like that. What's the bright side to looking like this? You can go to Comic-Con, dress up however you want. People get your picture, ask for autographs. You know, I've never seen anyone dress up as Jabba the Hutt at a Comic-Con.
Well, I don't have to do that. I just go there and people are like, Jabba! What a great costume! Oh my god, how long did that take you to do that?
Man.
39 years.
Now I can't fucking loot them? Are you serious? Okay, here we go.
Hey, by the way, Russ, even though this is on normal, that's the fastest I've ever seen that boy die.
Is this on normal?
Certainly looks like it to me.
It does to me.
Yeah, you do a lot of damage, Russ. I'm not kidding. It's been a while since I played this.
And I'm not even doing a full rotation.
Well, that's not the reason why you died specifically. Honestly, it was just like I just complimented.
Well, I took 4 Bone Colossus strikes
to be no
with base at 6k a pop.
You can't fucking compliment the phone.
Well,
I get
so while half the DPS is down, we'll slowly DPS that loss now.
No, it's not really slow. I'm just looking for the earth code. I'll let you die. Unless you want to see what happens when I just do this stuff on myself.
Go ahead. T-Man, you hear that? You need to stop DPSing.
Well, all my damage over time stuff's still stacking on him right now, but
that's mini skill stuff. That's only 50% of your damage anyway. People don't understand that. Damage over time is 50% of your damage you do.
Yep.
In some builds it's actually more. In a Mag Dragon Knight, I always tell people run Elfbane. It's a godsend to run a Magic Dragon
dungeons.
It's expensive, it's hard to get, but it is worth it. Every penny.
Good for you, Cash.
2 extra seconds to everything.
It's better person in the eye.
A lot of builds don't like running Elfbane on a Magic Dragon Knight. I wish I knew more people who run double bow builds.
I don't.
I've actually been thinking about trying a double bow with this stand neck bow.
He can teach you how to do it. I don't know.
You're on a Necromancer, right?
Stand Necro might work.
Yeah.
Stand Necro will work. You need to get Slime Crawl though.
Did the distance damage increase, dude?
Then you're great. Then you're golden.
Can't see the boss, by the way.
Yeah,
now it's showing up.
Yeah, Slime Crawl double bow, because Slime Crawl is a must if you're not running Maelstrom and Masters yet. By 8% is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're gonna do your normal rotation. Back bar is Poison Inject, Endless Hell, Caltrops, and
Polydrift is pretty
rearming
to
your
watch.
trap
rearming
or
trap.
light trap.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Cash recommends
Run
Veladreth,
what?
but
Dogmans.
the 8% damage increase is pretty big.
Veladreth is getting nerfed, and you're so far away from ads that it doesn't hit. Remember, you're standing
Tell
far. The
Russ
further
he
away from
needs
the
to
boss you
chill.
are, the more damage you do as a double bow build.
Russ, Cash says you need to chill the fuck out.
Where do you get that set?
Possible. We can get you it on normal.
Let people
Okay.
play with what they want because they like the way things look.
Yeah.
Also, don't just force them to do everything.
Oh, I wear a
You have to
costume.
do this. You have to. Yeah, that's the way you word it. That's how you word it. This is what you
I always
do.
wear a costume.
And then you say why you do it. Don't be like, oh, well, you have to do this, or you have to do that. Definitely, young Maelstrom, you gotta do this. Let people fucking do what they like. I mean, Veladreth's ugly, fat fucking head flying at the enemy. Who cares if it hits one target 3 times?
Yeah, but I didn't say they had to run Zogrins. I always recommend it because it's great because it frees up a skill slot on your bar. And freeing up a skill slot is more important to some people than others. Other people would recommend something else. Well, for me, I always recommend Zogrins on any DPS build. Unless you're running a synergy-based build, then I always recommend Alkosh or Mercadees for stamina.
Every time you
Well, I want to be able to get a, I want to be able to get a decent set, I've got to, that I can get through means that is not through a trial, because I'm not going to be able to do any trials.
No.
I mean, we don't have enough people in the guild that run on the same time and all that, and then, even if we could, I'm not, yeah.
Right.
Relic Twins is hard to get, it's really
You got
great.
5 guilds,
but-
50, man, you can join. Join one that does regular trials.
I don't want to join another guild, I really don't. I don't have the
Alright.
want.
Somebody come over here and raise me, please.
Where you at? Okay.
Whoever's not being
Fight the
attacked,
boss.
preferably.
They were all coming after me.
Yeah, when you have that boss on, you
Watch
just
it.
run around and kite him.
Good job.
Alright, you guys can come back now.
I'll get
What I'm looking for is a set
they fix the
that
trial.
is for like the chest and the hands and...
Did you just get up and die? Oh no.
No, I didn't get up yet. I was waiting for those guys to get out of the way. Shit.
One boss is dead.
How am I out of fucking stamina already? This makes no sense.
Well, when you res, you got no stamina.
I know, but it feels like I didn't eat my food to make it better, but I definitely did, and I've been running out of resources so often here lately.
May I ask what food you're running?
Lava foot soup.
Okay, and you're running 20 points health, and then every 44 points.
Yeah.
We got a little
That's
issue
good. That's a good build right there.
T-Man, come over here, please. Pay attention to who's dying. T-Man, get over here and res.
Where are you?
Heavy attack.
Wait, don't fucking stand in circles when you do it. You gotta wait for that phase to be
There
over.
was no circles. This game has been so bad for me lately. The AoEs aren't showing up, nothing.
We're gonna have to concentrate a little bit more on what's currently going on if the conversation is distracting. Russ, I know you love to talk and give out information, but don't wipe my whole group doing it, please.
I'm about to pick y'all up.
It's not his fault.
I'm doing
Don't
some
even do
hiding
that.
right
Just
now.
kill
I
the
gotta
boss.
get some resources back.
Just kill the boss. Don't even pick us up. It's not even worth it.
No.
Because I don't want to start this fight over. Shit!
Yeah. There's a reason I was kiting. I didn't have no stam.
Look, myself I'm also being distracted by your talking.
Wait.
It's not just
Did we not read the scroll?
Too. I did, we did. That's why I took that one.
So
it's
you're
fine
the one
because
who's
we
been
have to
undoing
reset.
our work. We will feed you to the master's mace.
I gotta go pull a pizza out the oven. Let me go pull it out. And then we'll focus on this boss battle.
Alright, I need to eat some food.
Down.
Hey, Lions.
Okay, I'm ready.
Lions.
Let's do this.
You have any coffee filters?
Please stop yelling.
You don't do coffee? Ah.
T-Man almost went into fucking Elm Street. A hair away from it. Hair.
What is Elm Street?
Oh, it's just a place where you have no access to nothing except looking at how much gold there is in the gold bank. You can't get into the chat, you can't talk to anybody, you can't do nothing.
Interesting.
How
do you do
it? It's quiet time. It was invented for somebody that's not here anymore. But it still serves a purpose if somebody leaves their mic on.
Somebody falls asleep at the helm and they're snoring.
Yeah, it's called Elm Street because we're worst nightmare on Elm Street.
Alright, this time I'm gonna kill Athor first.
You know what I want to try doing? If you guys don't mind, if everybody's okay with it. I don't want none of the four of us to say anything in this fight.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic.
Please do. If you also team in and Sabine feel that you also have to mute the mic and not talk. I mean, it's okay if I hear you breathing, but I don't want any conversation during this fight at all. None.
Alright.
Whenever you're ready, Tina.
Yes, okay. I'm ready.
Respect to the tank, healer, and DPS person that's trying to.
So you're the one who's been undoing our work. We will feed you to the master's mace.
Thank you very much for obliging my request.
Huzzah!
Suki
Anyone
Ram.
need a medium Lambrus helm?
I'm good on the Lambrus helms. I've got quite a few of them.
How about you, Sabich? You want a Lambrus? It's a very fun set. You just have to have lightning damage and fire damage to proc the two different things that happen. But it's really fun to look at, and it makes cool sounds. And I think it does tons of fucking damage, tons, and it happens all the time. You want mine?
Yeah, just
And
give me a
I've
second.
got,
I'm full. Just give me a second.
Oh,
I've got a medium well fitted.
if you don't like
There's
cats,
Katie.
there's a woman right here that you can talk to.
There we go.
Good dog person.
Alright.
what? That's disrespectful to Fazizi over here.
Not really how I meant it, but I can see what you mean. I'll have to take that back.
Alright. Who's trading what?
Wait, no. Because dog is always in reference to a guy.
Fazizi is
Yeah.
a guy.
I was a little rude to him after he said stuff like that.
If Kazuzi is a guy, then I'm gay. Right?
It's the bank cat's a girl, the merchant cat's a guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Noxzema.
No.
Ah. I just think people
No, I was talking
pronounce
about
the names
about the
different.
cat merchant.
Oh, okay. I thought people pronounce
thinker.
the names different in this game.
The cat merchant's Fazizi.
Like when you said Elambris, you said, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Elambris.
It didn't sound like you said Elambris, but I always thought you were just looking at.
Hey, did anybody get a waist on the plate slingers thing in that other dungeon?
Let me check my merchant to see if I still have it there.
Can I help?
Let me know when you're doing dungeons if you want something. I need to not sell it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't really want it until I looked that I had almost all 5, a complete 5 set of it that I can use. It does seem like a decent.
Yeah, definitely.
It does seem like a good set.
I have an Evan and a Netch belt.
You said you want a Plague Slinger belt?
Yeah, Plague Slinger belt.
I got an Infused and a Training. I'll give them both.
Infused. Okay. Thank you, sir. Now I've got a 5 set for that.
I can't fucking believe I had that. That's crazy. I just looked at my belts in my inventory. It said I didn't have it.
Nice.
I guess I wasn't looking at the belt. I don't know what I was looking at.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Good job, everybody, on doing something we're not supposed to be doing with the group that we're in.
What, not communicating?
No. Having no tank and no heals.
Oh.
Doing hard mode. Good job. Jesus. The communicating thing, we didn't... There was nothing to say. I have to hold aggro. Everything else is just move out of stuff.
Yeah.
If I let go of
I'm gonna go
aggro,
grab a couple slices of pizza.
maybe you say watch out for heavy attack, but I'm not supposed to let go of aggro. You know? So, Cash, I guess you really like me with the skin on, don't you? It's kind of pretty. Let me look at that. Makes the lipstick stick out more. Alright, I guess you guys gotta turn in your old ones and grab your new ones. That goes for Russ and for Beach.
I adore you, but you are hard to hear.
Cash, do you mean hard to hear or hard to listen to? Because I'm always angry.
Here.
Oh, Well, you know what? That might not be such a bad thing considering some of the anger fits I have.
Listening to you is my
I'm gonna
sunshine.
save 3 slices of pizza for later.
That's very
That'll be
nice
my
of you to say
midnight
that,
snack.
Cash. Be right back.
Oh yeah, what were we talking about, T-Man? You said you wanted to try a double bow build?
Yeah. Wanted to try it out.
It's all about preference. You can run any main set. I recommend Zogben's. Monster sets. The problem with Veladress, it has a close range proccing, and you're not going to be close enough to get that proc. So you could run one piece Veli, one piece Kina. You could run double Slime Crawl to get that 8%. Usually you're going to be outside of the healing range, so a healer's not going to be able to give you that 8%, plus that 8% up 100% that then. For armors, any stand armor works. For non-trial armor, I recommend Hunting's Rage and Zogben's. You can run Zogben's main 5 or off 5 if you want to farm it, either one. Hunting's Rage is a good option that can work.
Yeah, I've already got Hunting's Rage, so I'd probably use that for now.
Yeah, it's a good armor to run. Pretty much you want to go with damage, you're not going to go for max resource, you're going to go for like a max damage build. Because your resources aren't going to be an issue. For you, you're going to keep your archer out every time you can cast your blast bone. You're going to cast that, and then it's up to you if you want to use snipe or if you want to use the skull, venom skull. All preference. Those are important moves that I would recommend getting your siphon skill up so that you can use it to get resources back, and the damage
I've already got
the
my
damage
siphon
is going to be useless or minuscule damage.
No, I've got...
Yes, stop.
What am I using? Like right now I'm using the detonating siphon.
Yeah. I always recommend Dawnbreaker front bar and Colossus. Oh no, wait, not Colossus. It's the oh, what is that move? It's the first skill lines move, the DPS skill lines move. That ultimate.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. And don't go flawless. Go smiting, because smiting's going to be better coming next patch. And smiting causes a stun, but you're really just putting it on the bar for the increased damage you're going to get through the fighter skill passives.
Yeah.
I think that, plus if it's a low costing ultimate, so you come into a situation where you want to get a quick stun, so you can get away from the enemy, you pop it to get that quick stun, then you're able to get away from the enemy and do a little bit more damage. On top of that, you take advantage of that 10% from a stunned enemy.
Gotcha.
It's a very simple build. The biggest issue is you're not going to get your major brutality except through potions. That's the only thing I didn't like about it when I was testing out the Necro. That was the only thing that discouraged me from it. But that's
I do like my dual wield build right now. I'm enjoying that one. I like playing with it.
Yeah, there's almost no difference between that and double bow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be an easy one that I can swap to.
If you want to go total range versus having to get close to the enemy.
Cash says, she says to tell you to just stop.
What's happened?
I don't know why.
Wait, what
She
happened?
wants me to be mean to you.
What happened? What'd you say? I don't know what happened.
I was just telling
gone,
him
but-
options he had, options that are viable.
Let the man.
Pretty much. Well, I'm not telling him he has to run them. I'm telling him they're good sets to run. They're not what he has to run. Like Hunting's Rage, he told me he has Hunting's Rage. Hunting's Rage is great. It's a wonderful set.
What I'm looking for now is a set I can get that's viable for my skill level to replace Hunting's Rage and run with Briarheart. Is there something better that I could get at some point to help with trials and things such as that?
It comes from a trial, though.
So there's no
It's
set from
viable.
any dungeons or anything like that.
Hunting's Rage is pretty OP as far as crafted sets go. Yeah, and Kesh says it's viable, by the way. Hunting Rage and Briarheart's viable for trial.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're gonna swap out Hunting's Rage, wait until you can get Reliquance.
Or
honestly.
Or even the other, because Reliquance is a little hard to get.
Or VO.
Yeah, VO. Vicious Ophidian. It would be your next step up. Vicious Ophidian.
Yeah, either one, but they're both trial sets, so that's the issue.
What some trial sets do, some of the major ones, is when you have 3 of them, there's a separate bonus for the 3 set that increases all damage done to all dungeon and trial monsters by 5%.
Yes, Vo.
Yeah, Vo. Cash agrees on Vo. VO. Vicious Ophidian. But those trials are easy to do compared to like Reliquance. Even on normal, it's not easy for me to get people
that
like
do it.
No, they're 12-man trials.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, what's the next, why does Russ have no, role selected? It just has nothing.
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
What you do, Russ?
Load screen.
No, he's healer.
Right.
I'm gonna load screen.
Russ is healer.
Alright, we have more dungeons to do, right?
Yeah, I got 2 more with today's, what is it? Elden Hollow 2.
Right. It's a beach too, should have that also.
Fallen Fell.
We can do both of those on Vet and get you 2 keys, and Russ doesn't even have to change characters.
Okay. Hopefully.
There you are. It's about time you got here.
Alright, what'd you say about me? I had my mic muted because I was eating something that's
You were a healer.
Right.
set. Sustain is the big thing about that set, and then it does I think the best part is on that 5-piece. It's a double 5-piece bonus. So you get weapon damage and you get reduced cost with resource replenish when you kill an enemy.
While you wait for the cure, my fine wares will keep you strong and healthy.
There's a lot of good sets out there. It's hard to say which set's best and which sets are not.
While you wait.
Some people, this set here?
What's the 5 set of the Plague Slinger do? Can you remind me? Just read it off to me. Just the 5
yeah. It just seemed like something fun. It wasn't anything I was actually going to use for getting stuff done. You get 120 weapon damage, then 1136 max
just the 5 set. You don't have to tell me the other 3.
Oh, when you take damage, summon a scuba corpse, which will launch 5 poison balls over 4 seconds that deal about 5,500 poison damage at the nearest enemy, and it procs every 15 seconds.
There's no reason why that would make you do less damage than hunting range. It would be perfectly fine to replace the hunting range with that, and you'd have a lot of fun using it, and sometimes you might even do more damage, because while that's going on, you're not doing that, you're still doing your other stuff. So theoretically speaking, it could make you do even more damage to have that. I see that a lot in PvP, actually.
Yeah, I run that on my,
That's what I wanted to run it for PvP, actually, but I've got all 5, so I've got a complete set locked in on that.
Are they the 5 that replaces the 5 hunting rage, though?
No.
Yeah,
it could possibly replace it once I transmute them all to Divine. The only reason I can't replace it now is because it takes my crit percentage down 10%, because none of them are Divine. And they don't proc off my shadow numbers down.
It wouldn't go down 10%. Did you put it on?
Yeah, I put it on. I went down quite... Well, actually, hold on. What's going on here?
I think the difference between having full Divine and no Divine is...
It's 8%.
6 to 11?
It's 8%. It's 8%. Right now, with Hunting's Rage, I've got a weapon crit of 58%.
Okay.
And it went down to 50.4% when I switched the 5 over.
That's not only from the Divine. That's also... Besides, don't you have the Shadow Mundus Stone? That wouldn't even change that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've got the Shadow Mundus Stone.
So Plague Slinger doesn't have any crit chance at all on it?
No.
That's what it is. Okay.
See, I run Plague Slinger on my Warden.
That's why it's good for PvP, there's no crit chance.
But the 2-piece gives you health. The 2-piece gives you 1,000 health. Not the 2-piece.
Yeah, it does give me health.
1,000 health.
Yeah, it gives me 1,000 extra health, so... that's exactly what I wanted to use it for, though, was PvP, actually.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking for fun sets that I could get that'd be fun to play with.
And the Q-in?
Still,
are we ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do Elden Hollow 2 first.
Okay.
Here.
I've also found now, with my front bar, I would like to use Rearming Trap, but it's not... It doesn't work out unless I switch it out right before the boss, because when we're doing mobs and dungeons and stuff, I have to replace a skill that's really useful for mobs.
Damn it, I left my phone downstairs? Oh. Yeah.
Doing PvP stuff?
No, she's doing real life. She's doing school stuff. What I wish I could do if I was a little smarter and get out of this fucking stupid no money life that I live in. I try to learn things, and I try to read stuff, but the problem is, when I'm doing it, my mind wanders and I learn nothing. It has to be something I'm interested in, and other things I'm interested in don't make me any money. Part of the problem for ADHD, there's always Adderall to fix that. So I was thinking of trying to get a prescription for that, specifically to try
It's a double-edged
to
sword.
holy shit, Master Lock! Just to try to like go to college or something. Get some Adderall going. I could definitely get a degree with something. You know what I like about Adderall, besides the fact that it's a drug, is what you learn from when you're on it, you basically retain it like anything else you learn. So you could use it, and then you could stop using it, and you still know what you learned. But in a way, Adderall really isn't extremely different than fucking crystal meth. It's fucked up.
Well, it is very different. It's just
it hits the
the reason why it's a double-edged sword is because
it's addictive.
It is addictive, and then your body builds up such an immunity to it so fast that you literally do have to take more and more at a fast rate. And then you have to take a break, but after taking it daily for so long, it just kind of makes you useless for months.
Right, that's why you have to use it specifically for what you're using it for and then stop. It's not a permanent fix to being an idiot like myself. Adderall to me is like a limited version of the drug from Limitless. In my opinion. I never even taken it. I just done massive research on it. Massive.
I've taken it. I was prescribed it for a while, and I don't think it's worth it. I think it takes away from you personally. It changes your personality when you're on it.
Right.
And once you are on it for years, like I was, it's not worth it. It does
I
more
know what you're talking
damage
about,
than
because
it does.
Ritalin did that to me. I was on Ritalin for a long time, and it definitely did something messed up where at a certain point you really don't even make the correct right and wrong decisions anymore, you know?
No.
And there's no reason for it. I guess it could just make you insane, is the only way I could describe it, after taking it too long. But they didn't know back then. There's like a lawsuit going on with it right now.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah, but it's not about...
I should hop in on that.
No, not at all. Ritalin.
No, Ritalin?
Yeah. But the lawsuit is not about what you think it's about. The lawsuit is actually about, it gives you tits. You grow boobs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it can't be boobs from being fat, so I don't qualify. I checked.
That's interesting.
Yeah, with False God, my characters are just a different character. Because I always run out of magic now, always. I can't wait to get that set.
I got this book already.
Days, man. One of these fucking days.
What is happening?
You guys fighting?
No. Yeah, the boss is here.
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
What boss? Oh, he is here? Okay. I was like, what the hell didn't go?
Kill the bug and stand in the bug.
Yes.
If it's green, that's where you want to stand. If you stand.
Actually, let me get in the blue bug. Where's the blue bug?
He's not dead
Blue
yet.
bug's not dead yet. Ow, 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 ow.
It's dead now.
You don't sound like you're having fun.
I'll stub my toe. Grovel in his face.
Bugs are about to return. Bugs are up. Bugs are dead next to each other. now that I'm here, I'm gonna take a screenshot of my character page. I always did love taking screenshots of my character page when I'm standing in this.
Oh, what does it do?
I got 5,800 weapon damage, 51,000 max stamina, 14,000 stam recovery.
I don't see any of that. Oh, it disappeared.
In a
Fuck.
portrait, in a picture.
I didn't know it.
Yeah,
increases the
you gotta
damage.
do it quick, because I go into my character page and actually look at it and take a screenshot. But I wait till the boss is dead, so I'm not affecting combat.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
She's upset, but I'm not gonna force her to tell me anything.
I just think it's so interesting how you get all those problems from that with the one scarab.
Yeah, I didn't know it did that. All that. I thought it just gave you your resources back.
Yeah, I didn't know it until somebody showed me. Somebody told me about it. I'm like, what? It gives you recovery and everything. I'm like, what? I gotta look at that.
I tripped the game
now,
out with
now
something.
I take screenshots every time I do it.
I tripped the game out with something, Russ. Before. I did a bear execute for 130 something thousand damage, one hit by myself.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
It is. I'll show you a picture too. I have a picture. But it was on one of those spectral tigers in Celine's web. Normal Celine's web.
Interesting.
But it's like putting on every buff and wearing every set that you could possibly wear that would increase damage. There are no increases to crit at all. So you failed getting the number so many times. It took so many tries to get it to give me that number, because number one, the final buff that you would add to it to get the number to come out was literally, there was only like a half a second before you would have to do the execute after you did your buff sequence. So it was very hard to pull off. It took me many, many hours trying to get everything lined up. And all the moons got unlocked, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is interesting. I think the highest I've ever seen on a normal boss is 58,000.
I hit 100.
Yeah, that hit on a normal enemy is 90,000. Almost 90,000.
I hit 110.
Because I did it on a Mammoth and Rothgard too. The same exact setup.
Let's see. I'm gonna see what it is now. 44,000 with the crit. That's what my bear hit. 44,000.
Hold on one second. Give me one moment. Oh, I was wrong. It's not that number I told. Because people could talk shit all they want, and when you send them a picture like that, and they're an elitist jerk and they don't believe you when you tell them that, they fucking short circuit. Like, I've had somebody short circuit in a dungeon because of that shit. They were telling me Stam Warden was no good when it first came out and all this stuff, and they can't produce any damage and all this shit. And I was doing good with my Stam Warden. This is before we did like real DPS testing and stuff like that, but I used to murder in dungeons, like dragging people through, and he got like all pissy about how Stam sucks. And so I sent him that picture, and he fucking completely erupted, like all pissed off and upset and shit.
I like Stam Warden. They're wonderful DPSs, but you gotta. They just require finesse.
Hold on a second, guys. You're doing this the wrong way here. I don't want the room and the portal at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna run them back.
Not as a non-tank. I don't want to do that.
Nah, I died because I took too much damage. So I'm just
if they never stunned me, I'd be fine. But they stunned me until I had no stamina, and then I end up not being able to block it. Just keep on going.
Pull a few, run back, nuke them,
and then yeah.
Yeah, Stam Wardens, when they first came out, they were really overpowered.
No. They were underpowered.
It was Magica that was overpowered, wasn't it?
Right, and everybody was telling me that I'm playing the game wrong because I'm doing a Stam Warden. It was the opposite of this one, actually. It's funny that they did the reverse.
The Stam Crows are overpowered right now.
Right now they are. And Stam Warden is strong too right now, really strong.
Yeah. If I swap from double bow to dual wield, which is literally a skill in weapons, just one skill, it's 5,000 increase right off the bat.
Right.
Because I've tested it, but I just like the playstyle of the double bow.
Yeah, the double bow is very safe. You know?
Macro was a bad idea
I like
yesterday.
the fact that I'm standing back away from the group. I can see everything that's happening.
Dead DPS don't do fucking DPS at all.
Yeah. Well, I can't keep Reliquant 100% on the ad with dual build.
I don't even know what that is yet. What does Reliquant do?
Reliquant puts a tick on the ad, and when it hits the max stack of 20, it does 6,000.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Well, Cash, Macro was a bad idea when Elsewhere came out, but I still did it, and I'm still doing it, and I'm still awesome.
No, Macro is great.
But they didn't do anything yet to make me better. Not yet.
Reliquant is not worth it.
There's so much you can do with the Macro.
I know you are. My point
And they're about
exactly.
to get a buff with the Archer and the Mage. They're getting buffed by 90%.
Thank you, Cash. If I ever meet you in real life, I'll make you a very happy woman.
Perfect.
I say if I ever, because the way I eat, I could be dead tomorrow.
Don't say that. Bad luck.
Doesn't matter.
It does to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cash will have to take over. In the light.
I quit if you do.
No.
Cash said she quits if I quit.
It's understandable.
She's watching your stream, isn't she?
Yeah, that's how she keeps talking to me through the comments. And the voice, the voice that talks to me from the comment, it sounds like this. I quit if you do. I swear to God, that's how the voice sounds. It's fucking hilarious. But that wasn't really a funny comment per se. Is that a chest? No, it's a cart.
We're gonna have double portals.
That's my real voice.
She's said that's her real voice. That's good, Cass. That's good. Cass is also non-corporeal.
I don't know what that means.
That's why me and her are in so much pain. We're programmed to feel pain so we can be compassionate towards others. Non-corporeal means you don't have physical form, like a ghost or spirit or a program on a computer.
Okay.
Some say Worst Nightmare and Cash are the same program, and the both of us don't really exist. But we're here to balance out the negative player attitude and spreading of evil throughout Tamriel. Unrelenting
yeah,
goodness
this is not
that
the
cannot
final
be
boss.
corrupted.
I forgot what the final boss was. The big day dropped, isn't it?
You gonna get his ass, yeah.
Yeah, because we're gonna pretty much DPS them through the flame mechanic.
I was, like I said, Key-Man, all you need is one other person doing what I'm doing, and that's it. The whole game is different. If he does the same damage I do, same shit.
I'm all single target on this character. I wish I was
even
more
better, actually.
AoE.
Because that's where it counts, a single target. And you
Yeah.
get a boss count. I got all the AoE we need. I can tell by how fast everything's dying how strong you are, Russ, trust me. I play with a lot of people that are new at the game, and just by how fast everything dies, I get a general idea of how badass other people are. Because I'm always doing almost the same thing every time, other than slight mild peaks in performance imperfections and what I decide to cast and when. So I know what I'm doing. If you weren't here and it was someone else that was low champion points, I know what it would look like and how long everything would take, and it would be a hell of a lot longer than yours.
Twice as long.
Right, it would feel like that for sure.
Yeah.
Because
I have one other character that hits. My Templar hits harder than this character, but that's only if I can stand still and do rotation flawlessly. And it's near impossible for me to do in a dungeon or trial. It's one of my only characters I just can't get the rotation down in trials and dungeons. Oh, shows up. Never mind.
We're not gonna have to worry about that. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just move out of the fire though, that's wrong.
I got Lotus Bloom on too, so every second I'm also doing a light attack, which heals somebody in the group.
I taketh thy soul, I returneth thy soul to thee.
Let them healers kill him.
Now that's what
We're still gonna kill him.
That's what separates the important people, the people that I care about, and a lesson to learn for anybody that didn't think about doing it. The beach. Did you resurrect yourself just now?
I didn't even notice he went down.
Did you resurrect yourself?
No, you resurrected me and I brought myself back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't gonna leave you down for the death of that boss. Okay, I've never forgiven the Klingons for the death of my boy, right?
I got peered into his fucking flames, and I was like,
I saw
fuck.
it. Yeah, I saw exactly what happened. It's not your fault.
Anyone want a night flame helm? It is a heavy reinforced.
Night flame, when you're using it, will drop a totem from the sky that looks kind of like a mast on a pirate ship. That if anybody stands in it, they get healed. This heal is very significant. It's very cool for healers. I also will give mine away if anybody needs it. I have plenty.
Yeah, I've got a light divine if somebody needs it.
You can
It's
even
not bad.
you can even use
Not a bad
this.
set at all.
However, it doesn't work by yourself. You have to heal a friendly target. Because you can't use it in like Maelstrom or something.
Yeah.
Anybody want mine? It's medium and it's impenetrable. That's good for PvP.
So.
To beach, no?
I got light infused.
Care to buy?
Okay.
I got heavy reinforced, so I don't want mine.
You want to take that heavy just in case you want to heal sometime later? On a character somewhere? These are the things you want to save in your bank, just so you know.
Oh, I have been saving them.
Okay.
I have been saving them.
Okay. So, like, if you're wondering what I should keep, what I should not keep, it's always good to have one of each type of monster set, heavy, medium, light. At least one of each. You can always change the trait later if you have to. But you never know what you're going to need and when you're going to need it on what character you're going to need it on. However, for this one, I would say you don't really need... Well, you know, you can use a light too. So, this one you would have all three. Alright, well, one final dungeon to rule them all. And that dungeon is Volunfell.
Volunfell. I don't like that final boss in that one.
We'll see how we fare. The hard mode version.
Yeah, whoever the boss is after the one that's untauntable is just gonna have to kite it.
That's the red one, but the green one,
yep.
That's the one that one-shots even with his light attack. He has to be... If there's no real tank, he's gotta be fucking kited by the person that's acting tank.
Agreed.
And I'll do that. Don't you worry. You'll see me run to the other side of the desert, and then I'll come running back and do some damage.
The other side of the
run
room.
to the other side again. Yeah, you'll see, watch.
And we'll be, what we'll end up doing is we'll DPS the blue one down
just
slowly,
the one that stands still,
so that he can siphon the health from the other two for us.
Right, and it also stuns them when they do the siphon move. They all stop doing what they're doing. I know a lot about it because I actually used to do that move in real life when I was on my basketball team.
What, you'd stun all your allies?
Yeah, we would siphon stamina from each other. In case, like, the fatter guy was running out of energy, which was usually me. T-Man, what happened? You became fucking man overnight?
What happened?
You fucking just running in and went up the tank. Yeah, what the hell? Nobody's doing in dungeons like just running through that shit. I don't have to wait for my tank, shit.
Just get him confident. Trials will put him back in his place, though.
Maybe.
That's what put me in my place from running ahead of the tank.
No, you just don't want to do it in general on trial.
I know.
Because people might be doing something, so always wait for the tank to pull.
Well, in some instances, like bosses, certain bosses, if you pull before the tank, the boss comes up and
apologize.
It is a thing that happens in this game. The boss will hit the first person that pulls aggro, and then it'll go to the person who's taunted them. Hello, Desert Lion. What a beautiful name you have. Following Nightmare. Oh, my egg's finally hatching.
I like to imagine he's talking about real life.
Mm-hmm.
That's my man. Soraya put you up to this?
What?
Burn it! She's still out there, isn't she?
Pokemon, egg, this one, and bait. I am talking about real life. I'm sitting on an egg right now. And it started hatching.
Not the mama.
Nope.
Ah, he gets it. Last one of his ass. I almost possessed myself.
You're tougher than I thought. Let's see how you handle this. Here it is. Cower before the rod of Kravar. So much fire.
So much fire.
This isn't such a good idea.
Good thing I'm not a vampire.
Time for a different approach.
What should I get at the fish restaurant tonight, Nightmare?
I need you to wake and
Probably some fish.
You're probably right. I'll probably get some fish.
It depends on how health conscious you are. I love salmon myself, but salmon's the one fish that, although it's very good for you, it can also make you fat. Well,
It's good for the brain.
Yeah, but those omegas, they are fat, and if you eat large quantities of salmon like I do, you will fucking gain weight. But tilapia is really good for not gaining weight, you know, like any kind of very light flavored fish, you know. Depends on how they make it, too. I'm not like a fish connoisseur, I just eat like 3 pounds of fucking salmon in one sitting. I'm not even exaggerating. I know, I'm not even exaggerating.
You know, I never asked you. Where do you live? What state do you live in, Nightmare?
I'm actually not from Earth.
Okay.
Is that how you pronounce it?
You're not on the planet. You're on the moon.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi's terrible. No, I'm in Pennsylvania.
Okay. So you get
from New York,
salmon
though.
up there, right? You like smoked salmon, don't you?
Not as much as you think. I actually like it with a teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki sauce.
Oh yeah.
But not right.
I don't like my salmon cold. I like grilled
Yeah,
salmon.
No, yeah, no, I like it hot.
Pretty much grilled. I like grilled salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Grilled is a little tough. What I do is you cook it in one of those like pots, and it's nice and I like it soft, but the flavoring is, I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't even need any flavoring, and I like it.
Just a little bit of salt, pepper, and some garlic. That's all I add to mine. Minced garlic.
That's really all it needs.
I don't add garlic salt.
Add a little dill weed, you know what I'm saying? A little Captain Kirk for you.
Man, I always make mine at home though. I don't order salmon whenever I go to a restaurant.
Right.
I'm thinking I'll probably get like shrimp or something.
Yeah, they say don't order meatloaf and don't order salmon, no matter what restaurant you go to.
Yeah.
Those 2 things you have to have at home. And who
Well,
are they?
it's always better at home.
Right. My mom makes a killer meatloaf, but it's not as consistent as it was when I was a kid. It used to be seriously consistent. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to it. But sometimes it's amazing, and other times it's too much breadcrumb. But if you have like meatloaf with macaroni and cheese and like maybe string beans, fucking amazing combination right there.
Did you just say string beans or green beans?
String beans, whatever.
What are string beans?
It's the same thing, I think. It's what it used to call
Oh,
it.
they're just green beans?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Okay. I love green beans.
String beans
green
is
beans
like
or...
it inside of the thing. And the reason why we don't say green beans is because to us, I guess maybe because we're from New York or something, to us, that would mean that it's no longer inside of the thing. They pulled the beans out. So this is like the long, the little, the fucking string. I don't know what the hell you call it.
Yeah, it's the inside of the beans.
Did we forget to push that lever? Fuck.
Yeah, I think we did. I'll go back.
Sabij is already over there. Sabij, push that lever for us.
What lever is that?
I'll go back. I'm already in there.
Every time I kill Suzanne Boylebite, I always fucking forget. I don't know.
I wish I could have these wings out all the time.
I'm gonna name my nightmare Senshi Zool. As in, there is no Dana, only Zool.
Stupid arrows making myself spawn in the wrong spot. Do we want to kill the,
Huh?
Are we gonna kill the one out here first, or are we gonna go inside and kill that one first?
I never used to until Cash did that. Now I do. Now I do all the time.
The inside one first, then the outside?
Yeah. I can't be with Cash, so I want to be like Cash.
Okay. Oh, y'all are out there fighting something still?
No.
Oh, I thought we were going inside to kill that boss first, then come out here and kill this one.
You reversed my description of what we were doing. I normally go in there, but since Cash did this first time, I've been copying it.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know why, it doesn't get down to this difference.
No, it doesn't make any difference. That's an easy boss to do. You're still taking damage.
That's so funny that you say it. You see that, guys? Sabij, man? That'll be a lesson to you. See someone taking damage? Call a cop. Call the police. Alright? Alright, wait, stop. There's a way to do this where we don't all die. Just so you know. Stop. Don't even go in now. Just wait. Come back, Russ. I want to show them how to do it. We're going to run through this, but we're going to have to time it. When the steam goes down. Get ready. Ready. Go. Now. Go. Don't stop. Just keep going. Don't fucking stop.
That's really how you're supposed to do it, too.
Dude, do you have any idea how long it's been since I did this without somebody dying? A really long fucking time. And I knew all along how to do it that way. And I wasn't doing anybody any fucking favors by not telling them.
You know, actually, I agree. It has been forever since I've done this, and nobody died.
That's like the first time in...
I'm thinking about it now. I don't think I've ever seen nobody die on that.
I think we used to do it when the game first came, when this content first dropped. That's when we used to do it. This wasn't a part of the original game. This thing was actually an DLC, not a DLC, but kind of an expansion. They added it.
I think this came out a year after the game was released. Right. When they did Tamriel 1, no, 2 years after it was released. When they did Tamriel 1,
definitely been way before Tamriel 1, though. Definitely way before that. If not a year before it, or years before it.
Tamriel 1 was where they split the dungeons. They came out with this before they split the dungeons. You're right.
Right. They made part 1 and part 2.
That never split.
The way it used to be is when you do it on normal, it was part 1. When you do it on a vet, it was +2. That's what it used to be like.
Then they split the dungeons and gave us twice as many
Twice
monster
as
sets.
many monster helmets. That's right, man. That shit was crazy. When that happened, everybody was going nuts over the helmets, dude. Yeah. There was so many different things to do. People were doing people and fucking pulling you in when they block you and shit, and you're getting yanked into them. There was so much.
back.
Hey, welcome back, sir.
And
Okay,
what
so you
was
gotta go
it?
on record
Eva's
for leaving comments. Alright, read scroll. Alright, here's the deal, guys. If the red guy comes after you, you kite him, just run away from him. Okay? The explosions on the floor, just run away from them. I have to focus only on that green guy to the right. If he hits me once, I'm gonna die. So I have to just keep running back and forth. I'll help you any way I can. The enemy you're gonna kill is the blue one, and you don't have to do less damage, like Russ said, just go easy on him so he drains the others. You don't necessarily have to do that, because when he dies, there'll be one less mechanic, and it'll still make it a little easier than just focusing on him and having all three. But I have to basically do my own thing with that green guy. It's either that or I let everybody die and I just do the boss for myself. But I'll still be doing the same mechanic as what I'm going to do now, so I'd rather you not die and do that than you die and do that.
Quick question. Savage and T-Man, y'all know what kite means, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
just wondering. I met somebody the other day who didn't know what that meant.
To a thing, and then, you know.
I thought it was weird that I met somebody who didn't know what the word kite means.
Rather dangerous back there.
Trouble for you, buddy. Throw ball.
That was you.
He didn't like me where attacking his fucking brethren. Problem. There you go.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I thought I was gonna make it, because I finished resing and I was getting ready to dodge roll. You're not gonna be able to pick us up, so don't even worry about it. Not yet. Got that red one following you.
Yeah, I was...
Alright, I'll be right back real quick.
Yo, the red guy just ignored the mechanic. You see that? That red guy is so fucking pissed. He didn't even fucking stop when they were sharing life. Shit, guys. I want to do the fight like this.
I didn't even see you running towards me with that guy following you because of the one I was fighting.
That's my fault because he wasn't taunted. If he's not taunted, he'll do that.
I'm back.
Okay, everyone's ignoring me again. You're supposed to also stop.
Yeah, I think it's glitched.
This is super fucking crazy. I don't even care!
Look at that boss over there. He's a nightmare. Oh, my football will pull it down for me. Start dropping some stuff. Really all these Pokeballs.
Looks like you all should get fucking Pokemon so you have something to do in the tournament.
Yeah. I'm sure your back's starting to hurt though.
I have a lot of sex experience. You know it would suck if I died right now. That would fucking suck.
Don't jinx yourself.
That would really suck. I'm actually out of magic though. Yeah, 2 key run.
Yeah.
What really sucks is when you attempt to do what I just did, and at the very, very end you end up dying and making everyone wait for nothing. That's the worst. Fucking worst. That's the worst nightmare.
But he is the worst nightmare.
And as the elitists would say, it's only on normal. It's not a big deal.
Well, it's only on vet. I can't even pick up the body.
Nope, me either.
Shit. Well, the body's really over here, actually. I don't know if that helps you.
It doesn't.
No, because it's don't come.
The pickup icon is over here.
Yeah.
Try moving this way and clicking it as you move.
Oh, I know. How about this?
Through the door, I can go out and come back in?
Maybe. Well, let's all go through the door and do that. Everybody go through the door. Because it's a load screen, which means we'll unload. No pun intended. Everybody has to be out for it to unload.
I was fine. It's in place now.
It's fixed?
Yeah, for me, I just went out and went back in.
Huh.
I just need to...
He needed a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Back hurts from carrying Russ.
I just need to sell shit again.
Peanut butter and jelly deliciousness.
Unless I'm going to say that out loud, Cash, right?
What is Cash said?
It's fine. She's joking. I just made her joke.
I don't know what she said though.
She said my back hurts from carrying Russ.
Yeah, that has to be it.
She doesn't mean it, trust me. She knows the reason why shit's easiest.
Anyone want a trimmer scale helm? It is sturdy, light.
I also have one. It's heavy, well fitted.
No, thank you.
To the merchant it goes.
Alright, I am going to make some lunch, and I will be back in a little bit.
I am gonna deposit this purple stuff I have picked up. That is jewelry, so I can deconstruct it on my crafter.
I may get some alcohol today since I'm past the point the doctors told me I'm allowed. I have to wait before I drink because of the concussion. So.
Oh yeah.
I may get like a thing of vodka or something. Even though it's fucking disgusting. I just like the end result, not the during process.
Oh, you like what happens at the end, just not what happens between the start and
unless
the
you're
end.
with friends somewhere, like at a bar, or you're like having an event, drinking alcohol by yourself, it's sad. Like just leaning over a sink, just fucking drinking by yourself in the fucking dark. Fucking.
Oh, I don't drink, so.
Terrible existence, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But I do it because it actually helps me with my bone disease. My immune system attacks my own spine and bones and causes swelling and a lot of pain. And if I use alcohol to bash my immune system down a little bit, which it does. Yeah, Kev said she's kidding about that, by the way, Russ.
I don't know what she said, so.
That thing about how I'm carrying you. I knew she was joking when she said that. But yeah, I bash my immune system down and I get a little bit of relief from my own immune
What's the DLC today?
Oh yeah, you did say that to me earlier, that you do that every now and again.
Yeah. I might do it today. What was the question? There's a DLC today?
What?
There's a DLC
No.
today? A
No.
download content?
No.
Tell Russ I'm logging on to play with him.
Where does it say that?
Cash says she's logging on to play with you, Russ.
What?
She's logging on to play with you.
Oh, okay.
You said you had to go make lunch, though, right?
I've already made lunch and ate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was saying I was gonna make lunch.
All you fucking corporeals sound the same to me. I'd apologize, but it holds no true value in this day and age.
I'm gonna see what is the patch notes coming up.
What's this DLC that's supposedly coming out today?
No maintenance of this week. There's no maintenance this week.
Holy shit. If I spend 750 crowns, I get 5 skill points? Jesus Christ.
I can't remember how many crowns it is per skill point. It's like
I can
70
get all
crowns,
the Cyrodiil
100
Sky
crowns.
Shards for only fucking... What the hell, bro? For only 2150 or whatever it is, 2250?
Hello, down so.
5? That's 15 skill points right now? Jesus. You know what? They're not actually selling this for a lot of money. I thought these were overpriced, but I guess I'm wrong.
When you look at it from the individual Sky Shard point, they seem overpriced.
Yeah, if you only have like a little bit left to go. But I have none of the Cyrodiil ones except for like 1. So getting 5 skill points for 750 crowns? That's great. That saves me so much time. That's like a couple of hours at least, man. At least an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't have time like that to be running around grabbing Sky Shards. And I do need skill points. You know, I might just buy one of these. And my other character has all of them in the game, so there really isn't... not all of them, because I don't have clockwork and shit, but... Alright, I'll just get the, I'll just get the All-Mary Dominion Sky Shards. Well, actually, you know, I should get the Ebonheart Pact one. Because I don't go there very often.
I can more cow chips.
Bam. Oh, I just got 5 skill points. That's so fucking ridiculous.
Did you just say you can morph Caltrops?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That one takes forever to get.
Yeah, good for you, man. Fuck yeah.
What do? What I'm working into Firebase or cow chips?
Razor. Yeah. The one that does more damage.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be back a little bit, guys.
We'll see you soon. You got it, man.
Oh, I got complete garbage out of that chest.
You know what? I'm gonna do it again. Let me get another 5 skill points. I didn't think I would ever do that, but you know what? My time is too valuable for this bullshit.
Agreed. I bought a bunch of skill points from that. A bunch of Sky Shards because my time's too valuable to do all that. I went around and grabbed the easy ones though. So like I grabbed all
I did. That's why there's not a lot of things for me to buy here, because it's only gonna give me like 1/3 skill points.
Like that one, I went and grabbed that one because that's only 3 Sky Shards and it's really easy to grade.
Yeah, really easy. Why waste the crowns, man? I still got 17,300 crowns right now. And now I have 11 skill points. Huh?
I did Elsewire by hand because of the fact that it's new.
Yeah.
It was worth doing.
Yeah, there's some... me too. There's some things I'll do. That, But now I'm prepared for anything I need to upgrade and get.
Honest merchant, trust this one.
Like improved hiding.
So I got notifications. I need to add y'all to my Discord. Or join y'all's Discord.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, let's see. I think it's in the message of the day. Social. Never read messages of the day. Let's see what it says.
How big is Time Stop? How big is the area? Do you know?
What do you? Oh, Time Stop.
Yeah, the first ability in Sigil Order. That would make it worth it or not worth it for me to use it.
Okay, so on a Templar, you know the what is it called? It's not the runes. It's it's the big one. You know the big one there.
Really? Time Stop is that big? All right, I'm buying it.
No. It's 2 meters smaller than that.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'm gonna check out what this thing looks like.
Discord. There it is. Join a server.
Okay.
Capital Z.
Oh, that's Time Stop. I didn't know that.
And the only thing I disliked about it was the fact it has a cast time, and you can get stunned, and a lot of enemies do stun you.
True. During that, right?
Yes, during that.
Okay. I need something else when I turn quests in. I like to level things up, and I ran out of things to put on the bar. So I just need to buy something just so when I turn quests in and level up, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel really bad that you guys had to wait dead on the floor during that fight. I don't really like doing that.
It's okay. To me, it's better that we got it done than you die attempting to res us and it takes us even longer.
I don't even know if I could have got away with that, the res. I don't know if I could have did it.
If the other two, if all three were stunned at the exact same moment, you could res one of us.
Yeah, probably.
But they weren't stunning at the exact same moment as they should.
What the fuck, man?
What?
This guy has a mount I never seen. It's like the Nightmare Sentry with the flame, but it's a lion and the mane was made of fire. Holy fuck! Where are these mounts coming from?
They've been around for a while now.
I never seen that.
Let me travel to you.
No, he got off of it.
Is it, there's a frost one that with the red mane, red paws, and
no, this was the opposite of that. This was.
What are you still on about?
No, I saw 2 mounts today so far I've never seen. 2 mounts I never fucking seen.
Shit!
I just saw a lion mount. A black lion mount that has a... Oh my fucking god, that's fucking beautiful. Holy shit.
Yeah, you were gone for a little while, Nightmare.
Holy shit.
It's fucking gorgeous, right? Yeah, you can't get that one right now.
That is unfucking believable. Oh my god.
Yeah, we saw one earlier. That's the same.
Yeah, so, it's an ice fucking saber tooth. Completely made of ice. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Yeah, I'm trying to take pictures. Yeah, go ahead.
Wow. What is the DLC?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
To the daily.
Oh, the daily. I don't know. What was the daily quest for today? For Undaunted. I have ICP, so I'm not abandoning ICP.
ICP? Whatever. Drop that shit. That's easy.
That.
Why?
Because I love it.
Oh, I see. Well, I have time for one dungeon.
Is it the one that Chief Bane gives?
I don't care what I do, but I... Who's that? So Beach.
I'm accepting...
What do you need, So Beach?
Charmander's gift.
What do I need?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna send her a tea gift.
Actually, nothing right now. I'm getting ready to take a break, but
What?
He was asking about the DLC. Is that the one that Chief Bane gives? I do believe
that's if you want your Undaunted up, it's good to do the daily.
Well, I already did
Would
scale color today.
Scale color?
I think that's the one with Chief Bane in it.
What do you have? Is that yours? What?
Yeah, but
I have scale color actually, but
you're talking about on vet or on normal cash? Because
vet.
They didn't get no Zon's helmet. We could take somebody to get a Zon.
If so, Beach, you need your Zons?
As long as it's only one that we're carrying, we should be fine.
Well, if Russ wants to come, if he thinks he's up for it.
What do you think, Russ?
What do you want me to do?
DPS.
No, DPS, I'm tanking.
And I'll heal. But I'll heal while I DPS, you know the deal.
Yeah.
Wait, I still don't have another skill to level up? Hold on.
How long do you think it'll take? That's the
that
real question.
Is never known. You stay for however long you can, and if you need to go, that's okay.
True. Why try to guess the future? And
I know, right?
And
it could take
Murphy,
5 minutes. We could be done in 5 minutes. You never know.
I would say
not something outrageous like that, but
well, yeah, you never know.
No, thank you. I would. I'm on a time limit right now. I got 4 hours before I have to. Not 4 hours.
4 hours? You think it'll take longer than 4 hours?
I got 2 hours before I actually have to go.
He doesn't want to play with me,
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Last time I carried somebody in there, it took 4 hours, and
well,
I really don't
dude,
wanna...
you haven't been with Nightmare and I.
I'll give us an hour.
You'll give us an hour. Nah, who wants to run with me?
We can do it.
Russ, what you're doing right now, that's not acceptable in my guild. You can't act that way here. You can't act like your fucking time is more valuable than other people. That's not cool, man. I hope you can
it's not the fact that it's just my time.
It is.
In 2 hours, it'll be my
You have 2 hours. Do you
well.
want to run with us or not?
Look, I don't... Russ, man, I can't have elitists in my fucking guild. I can't have it. So either you conform in my chat, you can think anything you want, or you have to fucking leave, man. You can't be here. I appreciate everything you do, but you gotta drop that fucking elitist attitude. We're not gonna take you in a dungeon and have us die over and over again. It's not gonna happen. We wouldn't do that to you. Because we can't be constantly trying to prove ourselves to you. I mean, who the fuck are you that I have to prove myself to you? Seriously.
It's not that y'all are proving yourselves to me.
You're saying
the last couple times I've done it with people, with anybody, it's taken forever.
Russ, you are saying to me right now, I don't know if you're good enough, I don't know if I can run this dungeon with you, it might take too long, my time's too valuable, if it was gonna be quick and you can promise me, that'd be okay, but, like, that's rude, that's fucking rude.
You're assuming.
Knock it the fuck off.
You're comparing us to people you fucking played with before, and you haven't played with the two of us together yet. And I know your DPS is where it needs to be to make this easy. So I don't see why it would be a problem when I asked you for hard mode here. But I just don't like that you're questioning it like that. I can't have people in my guild
acting like that. Is that where the elitism came from?
I do have my skin.
Do you have your Voss skin?
I do not have that skin.
Okay, so where's the elitism coming from? Because seriously, dude, VMA's easy as fuck.
Yes, it is easy. But I'll run it. But what I'm saying is I just don't want to be in it a long time.
Alright, I'll tell you
That's
what
all it is. I don't want to be in it a long time.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you this one fucking time that things are a little bit different with us than we are with random people that you don't know. I'm gonna show you. But I don't want you to have that attitude towards my guildies, myself included, Cash, Sabij. You can't have that kind of attitude, man. You're playing this game for fun.
Been fucking watching this stream,
All you have
Russ,
to do is say, hey, I don't think I have the time to do it. But you just said you have 4 fucking hours. So now I don't understand what's going on, other than I'm being insulted for some reason.
No, I got 2 hours.
Okay, that's still,
I have till
though.
4 o'clock.
Now you don't have to
still.
come. You don't have to come if you don't want to. I'm not gonna make you come to this dungeon right now. You know what I'm saying? But I would like you to stop bringing whatever your experiences is with other people into this guild, man. This guild is all about fun and harmony and shit like that. You know, I can't have one guy, you know what I mean? Don't fucking put a turd in my punch bowl. Do you understand? I don't know how
Hey,
else to
Nightmare, I
explain
like
it.
punch. Can we have some punch?
Russ, I'm not picking on you. Not you. Anybody would get the same thing from me if they were saying the things you're saying. I am
Oh, I
trying
got
to
my head
get you to
chewed off at
understand
first.
that the people are more important than the game, and you're not fucking understanding that. This guild is about the people, including you. If somebody did this shit to you, what you're doing to other people, they would also get, you know what I mean, talked to, or whatever. But I do want you to see that we wouldn't waste your time, and I do want you to go with us so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a little different when you play with people of your caliber. Me and Cash are of your caliber. We can get Sabige's helmet. It's not going to be one of those scenarios where only one person is doing good DPS, and it's impossible to do the dungeon. With you on your bow build, we will get this shit done.
Okay, let's do it then.
Alright, good. Being able to take...
I still don't know if Sabich has time or wants to go, which was my original question anyway.
So that'd be fine.
That'd be kind of fucked up if Sabich was like, "No, I don't want the helmet."
Well, you don't feel pressure, Sabich. This is it. I don't want to pressure you and all of this. Huh?
I'm not pressured.
Alright, here we
Okay,
go.
good.
Time to do something difficult. I'm even going to rename this video.